Oh yeah, we back up in this motherfucker. Boxingego, new media, Eagles, Army, in the building with it. We gonna talk about this game. We gonna talk about it. What's up with everybody? Oh my God, I was born ready. We gotta talk about it. All my shooters in this thing. We gonna talk about it. Gang. We gonna talk about it. Coming to at you, coming to split you, coming to get you, coming to with you, pull up with pump, pull up with pole, pull up the stick, pull up the roll, pull up the zone, pull up the zone, take out your soul, shang song, someone. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even have to speak English anymore, bro. And I got a hit record. Take out your soul, shang song. Oh my gosh, Bronx in the house. Let's get it. City, state, zip, where y'all at? Where y'all from? We go talk about Canelo. Shout out to the Bronx. BX in this motherfucker. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Wepa. Shout out to all my Puerto Ricans. My Boricuas. Cleveland up in the building. Hey. And Ego. Finna kill him. Shout out to Oklahoma. Philadelphia. Bob Arum is the real Shang Tsung. Hey, bro. Hey, King Corleone already started. Kansas City, back in the Bay, back in the 5, 6, 2, 8. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to 845. Oh my God, y'all going quick. Fort Worth, Texas. Oh my gosh, they get you for all you worth in Fort Worth. 215, Westchester, New York. Fort Wayne, Indiana, in the building, man. Dallas, Texas, and it's hot as a mother. It's hot as fucking Texas, yo. Honestly, feel like Spence can't handle Canelo. Who are you, though? Shout out to Hilltop Richmond. Straight Richmond shit. Bay Area. Y'all know what it is. 510. Shout out to Hilltop Mall. Hey, let me tell you something about Richmond. Let me tell you about Richmond, man. Richmond is hood as fuck just cause. Shout out to this whole Bay movement, man. Richmond is like really hood. I remember I went to Sears. You know the store Sears? And everybody had a gold grill. They like fucked up with something. And I was like, man, let me speak to your manager. Manager turned around. Manager had that grill. Bro, everybody had a grill. The girls, like black girls, Asian girls, they all had a grill. I was like, God damn. Like I'm talking about on the clock. They all was just working in Richmond with that grill. Y'all don't know about these Bay Area grills, man. Shout out to Palmdale. Hey, shout out to Kansas. Shout out to AZ. Shout out to fans, man. Oh my gosh, let's get it. I'm feeling good. Got my iced coffee in the building. Hilltop Mall, hella good. Hell yeah, I used to get fits from Hilltop, bro. But don't get it, don't get it twisted. It go down out here too in Fairfield. Man, I seen in the Fairfield Mall at Sears too. I used to work at Sears. I used to tell you. Hey, shout out to San Jose. Hey, we go talk about the game. We go move them out. Oh, media up in this thing, and we gon' move them out. Hey, oh, we go talk about it. Hey, up in this thing, and we. Yeah, I be at the Vacaville Outlet. No, let me tell you what happened at Westfield Solano Mall. I used to work there. This shit slap, bro. Up in this thing, we moving like train, locomotive with the motor and the shooter, and we hit it with the hooter and the Richard to the rooter to the Let me stop. That beat slapped though. But listen, I was at the mall and I see the dude get beat up. He got like borderline jump, and then somebody took the mannequin arm, like you know how they have like it's Sears, so you feel me, like they had like a man and a woman mannequin, and it was supposed to be a little kid. He took the little kid arm and ripped it off the mannequin and beat the dude with the mannequin arm in Fairfield off the little boy mannequin. You know how it was like a fake mannequin family and shit. And he ripped the arm off the mannequin and beat the shit out of dude with the mannequin prosthetic. And then the cops came, they fled the scene or whatever. And then the people that got beat up was just like, snitching and all that. But the cops came and they put the mannequin arm in this big ass like Ziploc bag as evidence. I was like, what the fuck? Man, it go down in the bay, man. I'm trying to tell you, it go down in the bay. I ain't never seen nobody get beat the fuck up with a mannequin. Napkins, babkins, using too many napkins. Like, motherfucker got beat with a mannequin. Stiff as a mannequin. Damaging. That shit was crazy. I ain't never seen nobody get their ass beat with a fake arm. Like this is like fighting Goro and shit. You fighting all types of arms. Oh shit, man! Why y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bitch? Hell no. That's like fighting Goro. Yo, it's like fighting Goro. Mortal Kombat shit. I'm about to leave my mark like Zorro. Let's get it. Someone said Jax, I'm done. Hey, King Corleone gotta chill, bro. We just started. He already got the funnies, bro. Jax did have the metal arms. That's what I'm saying. It's like fighting Goro and Jax. Oh my gosh. Smash the like button. Y'all funny as fuck. I never seen a sideshow until I hung out in the Bay. Bro, I seen people almost get hit in the sideshow. You see videos online where they actually get clipped up by the cars. What's good, man? We back up on it. We back. Oh, shit, it's been 10 minutes. All right, let me get to it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sincere. I'm so sorry. Hey, Cursor, why you blocked that man? He said, can I get a wrench? You didn't have to block him for that, bro. Hey, shooters, we got to fall back on little chintzy bullshit like that because, like, I'm at the fights and motherfuckers like, you blocked me. No, for real. Like, I mean, the whole shooter thing is not to make Eagles Army job harder. I promise you, I got a dude I met. I show you, like, I'm about everything I'm saying I'm about. There's a dude, my man. I'm still trying to get your information. I talked to him in where's it at? Here he is. Here you go. Look, this is my man, Half Animal. Shout out to D Black. I'm trying to get him back in the chat. See, they be hitting me with that. So yeah, we gotta chill on the clapping. His is a little bit different because he came up with something and I thought he was just trying to be racist. He said ego gorillas. He said we some ego gorillas, like ego gorillas, which is actually a dope play on words. But I thought he was trying to say it being racist. You never know online. I thought he was trying to say some monkey shit. But we hashed it out. I talked to him and he let me know what it was. Shout out to, oh my gosh, shout out to H-Town. Listen, everybody got ass in Texas, bro. Like, it don't matter, bro. Old ladies be having like postal worker. It don't matter. Everybody is thick in Texas. This shit crazy. No matter where you go, Taco Bell, they got cheap like cake. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like ticket terrors, people with the when you go to an event, they have the event people with the flare. What the shit called? With them little lights, parking attendant. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Texas is crazy. I don't know what they put in that water. That Texas water is, man, junk in the trunk. Let me stop for y'all try to get me on some Bill Cosby shit. You cannot say booty in Texas, you see. It's the pudding pop in the like, let me stop. I saw some, man, actually, that's what I like about covering fights in Texas. It's a beautiful crowd. It's a beautiful crowd, bro. No, for real, everybody got, like, it's crazy. Like, black chicks, white chicks, Asian chicks. Like, I'm like, God damn, just Latina. Like, everybody got cake, though. I think people, if you got cake, you move to Texas just cause. Like, where you live, Plano? You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. Plano? You ain't no plain hoe, though. I mean, what? Bars. I said Plano, you ain't no plain hoe. Oh, my gosh, let me stop. Bars. It's crazy, bro. Man, Selena was the one, too. Only for Selena. BD bang bang. Yeah, they got that Corpus Christi, recipes to Selena. Man, I hate that Yolanda bitch. What? Hating ass. That's how old media be. We just be hating for no reason. She got her hair cut off short. Selena hair all long. Got back. BD bung bung. Like, you know what I'm saying? Always try to hate, you know. Dude hating on Nipsey. Man, come on, bro. Always got to be a hater, man. Selena was so fine, bro. BD bum. Selena y los dinos. Canelo the cash cow, I'm calling him out too, shit. Nah, y'all gotta stop that, man. Canelo need to just do something else then. He's in the fighting sport. See, this is the thing. Everybody try to act like Canelo ain't, like nobody can touch him. He untouchable. Like nobody can call him out. Nobody can fight him. You gotta just sit around and wait to be chose, like on some pimps and hoes shit, man. Come on, stop playing. Canelo is a regular fighter. He's a good fighter, but everyone tried to act like Canelo is off limits to anybody. They always come up with bullshit. You know, this is what they do to A-list. It's like the AJ fans fucking melted after Andy Ruiz and turned into Canelo fans and shit. These dudes just be riding whatever wave, man. Smash the like button. The real is back, and we gonna talk about it. The real is back. The real is cat. Y'all know what it is, man. Do you know the backdrop on the reporter Jermall went on in the post fight? Nah, I don't care about that. I don't know. Some chick. I don't know her. I don't know you beat. I don't know you lost to. I don't really worry about that type of stuff. I worry about me. I worry about my brand. Canelo can't duck all of them. Man, Canelo got to fight one of these black American champions, you dig? The Black Channel. Why would the Black Channel? Why would Canelo not fight? Listen, the Black Channel. Why won't Canelo fight Errol Spence or Charlo? He needs to fight Boo Boo. Why won't Canelo fight Boo Boo? Hey, bro, he got to fight Poo Poo, Boo Boo. He got to fight Boo Boo. Come on, man. He got to fight one of them. He got to fight one of the Black Channel. You understand? You understand, son? He got to fight somebody like that. See, listen, in the midst of him being called out by all these terrific American fighters trying to fight in America. See, this is how they try to play the game. See, look. This is how they try to play the game, blood. Look. Canelo made all the money in his career, like the big, you know, the crazy paydays in America. But you don't want to fight no American? You know what I'm saying? You want to fight Kovalev? You want to fight Caleb Smith? You know? But you don't want to. The zone is trying to make his mark in America. Man, Andre Ward versus Canelo, I don't even want to see that, bro. That would be bad for Canelo. Shout out to Quality Boxing Corner, QBC. Much love from Kylene, Texas. Man, he got to fight somebody like that. Like, and listen, I'm sick of these fans. We gonna talk about it. This is gonna be Canelo. Listen, this is how you know. Every time it's a threat, especially if it's a black fighter who is a threat, you always hear these piddly ass excuses. It sounds so poor. This don't hurt. This don't help the sport. It hurt the sport. Bro, every time you hear a threat to these guys, you hear all these excuses. You always hear these excuses. Oh, what has Charlo done to deserve the fight? Who is he beat? Man, fuck all that. He was the mandatory. Fuck who he beat. Fuck. The WBC put him in the rankings. They said he was number one. And up until now, he got elevated because Canelo didn't want to fight him. Period. You know, it's always some bullshit. Listen, and this is the crazy. I told you they shapeshifters. You got to watch them now. You got to watch old media now. Because they're shapeshifters. This is what they do. They'll avoid. I'm talking about the fans. The fans will not support these fights being made because they know these guys are threats. And then when the fight is made, because the pressure amounts and new media and shit, and the pressure amounts, and then the fight gets made, then they'll all of a sudden give credit to that person for fighting that guy or scheduling to fight that guy. Say, oh, see, look, Canelo's about that life. Yeah. But if it was such a good fight and he was about that life, then why were you as a fan opposed to him even fighting that person? We see y'all. We see y'all. For example, Erislandy Lara had been calling out Canelo for 2 years probably before he actually fought him. They made excuses. They being the man fans, the Canelo diehard fan. They made excuses. They said, Erislandy Lara, who's he beat? Erislandy Lara just wants a paycheck. Erislandy Lara can't sell. Erislandy Lara got to wait in the queue. All this bullshit. And then when Erislandy Lara was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to take matters in my own hand. And then Canelo lost to Floyd, bounced back with an Angulo, El Perro Angulo win. And then Erislandy Lara hopped his ass on the stage like, what's good? What's Gucci? My killer? What's popping, Margilla? And he embarrassed Canelo because he tried to upstage him, and he put that pressure. Canelo went into Oscar's office, and he was like, yo, make this Lara fight. I got to get, he's a gnat, he's a pest. I got to get rid of him, because he's trying to insult my manhood. Canelo don't like that. You don't like that when you try to upstage him and, steal his shine or his moment. But the point being is 2 years before that, when Lara was calling him out, the Canelo man fans was not trying to see it. Yeah, I thought Lara won. It was a close fight. Lara, he should have did a little bit more in the second half, but the point anyway is that Canelo Alvarez was called out by Lara way before he actually got the fight. And then the fans made the same exact excuses that they're now making for Demetrius, Andrade, and Charlo and things like that. This is what they always say. And we've seen the same thing with AJ. It's like any star fighter. This is what they say. Oh, he ain't beat nobody. Look at his resume. Who's he beat? He just wants to get paid. He just wants a payday. Block Efren Lopez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You don't really show Canelo love. I don't have nothing to prove to you. Listen, I've been here for years. Like Biggie said, I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual. We're done. We're off that. If you have something to say, speak like adults, explain what I'm saying that's wrong, etc. They do this all the time. The man fans do this all the time. When I pick Canelo to beat Golovkin, which he did, and I do 7 reasons all this, y'all say I'm on Canelo's dick and riding Canelo's dick and whoop, whoop, whoop. Then when Canelo has a piss poor 2016, fights Amir Khan, which he shouldn't have fought, and then fights Liam Smith, then y'all say I'm the Canelo hater. I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't care about none of that. Because this is what they do. Either they're not familiar with the work and they just come in and say something. So it's not about, with this new media shit, it's not about just saying it. You gotta earn your keep. You gotta prove what you're talking about. You dig? When I'm picking Canelo to convincingly beat Triple G, they say, oh, you just love Canelo. I'm posting Canelo video. They say you Canelo dick rider. Then when Canelo's under pressure with this franchise WBC shit, then all of a sudden I'm the Canelo hater. Whatever. I'm whatever you want, like Eminem said. Because I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, you are a Canelo hater playboy. Carlos Sanchez, block him. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You notice this is a commonality. You notice the dudes that are saying all this, they're not explaining anything. Do you get what I'm saying? They are not giving you guys any explanation. It's just you hate Canelo. You're hating on this. But they're not telling me another way. They're not breaking anything down. So we know what that is, bro. We know what that is. Canelo should fight Jermall Charlo for that WBC strap. Clarify that. Canelo should fight Demetrius Andrade. Boo-boo. And what the WBC did with their decision, to me, made it worse because Canelo was only one click away from getting undisputed. He already beat Jacobs in the unification, beat Golovkin for the previous belts. And then Canelo Alvarez, all he had to fight was Demetrius Andrade, who just won. That's all he had to fight. But now with this franchise shit, to me, he has to fight Charlo and he has to fight against Andrade. King Corleone says, we get more backlash for small things than people get backlash for the Black Hitler, racist Al Heyman remarks and slave trader comments. You already know how that goes, though. You know, it's like people, or they'll put a label on you for trying to preserve boxing and wanting to see good fights. That doesn't even make sense. Like, people can put outright racist things and you never see them put in the comments section, yo, don't call this person a monkey. Don't do this. Don't say this. Why would you say that? You're a bigot. But then when I want to see a good fight, you know, a meaningful fight, listen, and see, this is how I know a lot of boxing fans are just pure emotion. It's pure emotion with them. You know, even fighters, I've interviewed fighters and stuff and asked their take on a prediction, and they know a person or they resonate with that person's style. So you could tell their prediction is indicative of that. You know, me, I try to keep it to what I see. You dig? I try to keep it to what I see in the game and be fair and be reasonable. The whole thing is this Charlo Andrade situation with Canelo. I've never once said Canelo is not a good fighter. He got skills. The man is dope. I like him. I enjoy watching Canelo. But these old media, what they do is they clamor for it's like selective. They want to see the best versus the best, but only when it's not at their expense. Like, they want to see Joshua versus Wilder, allegedly. But Canelo versus Jermall Charlo, that is one of the best matches at middleweight. You know, I'm very intrigued by that match. You could say whatever you want about Jermall Charlo. You could say he has this shortcoming, he get hit too much. I don't care about none of that because he is an apt player and he's a champion in the division. Same thing about Andrade. Listen to what people are saying. Why shouldn't Andrade get the Charlo fight? And the cold part about it is both Andrade and Charlo both have had years where Canelo could have fought him because they were both in the previous division together. You see how Canelo can move up and weight. He could fight Rocky Fielding. He could fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He could fight Triple G twice. But the guys who were in your previous division and are now in your new division, Jermall Charlo, former champion at 54, you know, and Andrade, former champion at 54. You didn't fight him at 54, 55, or 160. So what are we talking about? So this has been an ongoing saga. This ain't just like a 160 thing. Golovkin stayed at 160. You know, remember when people say, oh, Marvin Hagler only stayed at 160, right? Golovkin has stayed at 160, period. He has stayed at 160. So that's all we know him for as a pro is pretty much fights at 160. But these guys, Boo Boo Andrade and then also Charlo, moved up. They moved up to fight you. You know, you could have fought at 54 or you could have fought him at 60. So this has been an ongoing thing. This ain't like, oh, this is just some middleweight shit. This is some junior middleweight shit. Now it's some middleweight shit. And we still ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't seen it. So it's been going on longer than you think. Like, it's been going on longer than you think because this is all could have been taken care of at junior middleweight. Like, let's say Canelo fought Charlo at 54. You know, around the J-Rock time or somewhere around there. Then nobody would even be talking about if Canelo, well, let me rephrase that. If Canelo fought and beat Charlo at 54, nobody would even be talking about Canelo versus Charlo right now. But Charlo is still undefeated and he's in your division. He's a champion and he's a good fighter, you know? So it's just like, who do you see really clamoring for Julian J-Rock Williams and the bigger Charlo, Jermall? Not really many people. Reason being, that Charlo, Jermall already beat him. You might see people say, I want to see Mel Charlo and J-Rock because he's now a unified champion. But nobody's really asking for that because Jermall already beat J-Rock. So if Canelo took care of Boo Boo Andrade or Jermall, they wouldn't even be in the conversation. So he would be fully free to fight Kovalev, Caleb Smith, or whoever he wants. But this has been an ongoing issue. That's my problem. This has been an ongoing issue. Nah, Eric Ortega, we not doing that. We not doing that. This is the Black Murderers Row. Andrade would humiliate Charlo. They need to fight, and the winner gets Canelo because there's no guarantee of that. See, this is what they want to do. They want to pit the black fighters against each other, let them slaughter each other and knock them off and make it easier. Canelo has all these fighters on his neck. Charlo, Andrade, and now Spence is putting his bid in. And let's talk about the Spence situation. I made a video about it. Smash the like button. We working. It's okay. It's okay. We working, baby. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Ain't shit free. Errol Spence just called out, oh boy, Canelo. Listen, that's a good fight. Me personally, I prefer to. Oh my God, fucking YouTube, dog. Hold on. YouTube's annoying right now. They got it. They trying to do so much that they not working out simple bugs. Smash the like button, people. Make sure you guys smash the like button. So Errol Spence just called out Canelo. Interesting fight. Like, I've been around Spence, and he has good size. He has good size. And I actually showed like a little picture in the video. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. YouTube is out here bugging. Hold on. My bad, yo. I think it's a good fight. Blue Blood, what's good? What's popping? Man, we were smashing. Blue hit me up today. He said I left something in the rental. He rented a car and I left something in the rental, so I gotta re-up and get that back. Man, we just be pushing from venue to venue and different shit like that. So you get forgetful and shit. Man, J-Dog says Spence gonna wash Canelo when he fade in the 7th. I just think it's a good fight. See, this is the thing. My perspective is very simple. LSI. That's what I always tell y'all. Let's see it. Fuck talking about it. Let's see it. People keep saying this, that, and the third. Like, oh yeah, whoa. And the other thing is, Canelo said, I don't agree with this, but Canelo said to ESPN Deportes, he said he don't want to fight another Mexican fighter because they represent the same country. I don't agree with that. I don't think you can not fight anyone based on a preference of, where your national origin is or whatever. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya. Why you got that pic, dog? He said, Ego, Canelo fought Triple G and Jacobs. The Andrade and Charlo fights will happen very soon. Don't worry. That's what's up. But you got like a parody account. So appreciate you for the super chat. But listen, this is my thing. You guys keep saying that it's going to happen very soon. They could have fought at 54. So how soon is soon? And shout out to Robert Spivey. Oh my gosh, my guy Spivey with the super chat. $1 super chat. Thank you, Spivey. Listen, they were all at 54 together. How soon is soon? What the fuck is very soon? When is that coming? You tell me when. When can I expect it? Because Canelo, he's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Listen, okay, I'm going to ask a simple question. Who got a better defense, Demetrius Andrade or Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? Let's vote. Let's vote right now. Let's vote right now. Who got a better defense, Demetrius Andrade or Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? Go. Just put the last name of the fighter. Who got the better defense? Who got the better defense? Andrade. No contest, bro. Exactly. Who would you say has a better defense? Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Jermall Charlo? Who has a better defense? Jermall Charlo or Jermall Charlo or Chavez Jr.? I am Denzel. All right, you guys voted boo-boo. Who has a better defense? Charlo or what's the name? Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. We working. Exactly. Jermall Charlo. Who has a better defense? Charlo or Triple G? Who's more athletic? Who has more speed? Charlo or Triple G? Right? Who has a better defense? Who has more speed? Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade or Triple G? Hey, Black Iron King. That's what's up. You want to play games? My shooters got you. Black Iron Gang, get rid of them. Cancel that. Block La Furia 562. I know you lying. Triple G got more speed than Charlo or Andrade. Stop it. Block all of them. Black Iron King, your time is coming. Bow. Oh shit. Rockabye, baby. Shout out to Cursor. La Furia 562. We got the little Fury. Oh my God, passive student. We could do this all day. Stop lying. See, once again, they have to lie to try to make a point. I ain't lying. I'm asking y'all a question, and y'all know y'all not being real. Shout out to Tracy Williams. Oh my gosh, Tracy Williams, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. We working. Smash the like button. I told you, they got to lie to make a point. New media, we didn't got to do that. You know Charlo and Andrade are both faster with better defenses, and they're taller than Triple G. So just off of that, these make interesting fights. Dead Game Boxing, $1 super chat. Thank you very much. We working. You dig. Shout out to California. I appreciate all y'all for holding me down. You know this. So to me, I don't care what anyone's saying. They're different stylistic matchups. You know, people always find similarities, and they're not even comparing apples and apples. Brandon Adams don't fight like Canelo. Like Brandon Adams was getting real low. You could say Canelo's a better fighter than Brandon Adams, whatever. I don't care. But Brandon Adams kind of fought like not taking the offensive chances that we've seen Canelo take. Canelo, we've always seen the offense with him. Shout out to Mr. Mont, $5 super chat. We working. You dig. So Canelo I never seen a fight where he was so reserved with his punches like Brandon Adams. So Brandon Adams, he didn't get knocked out, but he also fought a different style that we haven't seen Canelo fight. Canelo definitely shoots more of an offense than Brandon Adams. So that creates more opportunities than Brandon Adams, who's getting real low, you know, using a lot of defense and upper body movement, and then, you know, just being real selective with his shots. Plus, Brandon Adams had a gas tank. Brandon Adams, I was at the fight, you know, he was in good shape, great shape actually, and he had the stamina to do that for 12 rounds. So he was more into being elusive and trying to pick home run singles. That's why it made more of a chore. Canelo has great upper body movement, but he has slow feet. Brandon Adams has fast feet. Canelo has slow feet. Canelo has great upper body movement right here and here, but his feet aren't quick. So just off rip, those are different fights. You get what I'm saying? Plus, Canelo has showed you in several fights, Angulo, Shane Mosley, Triple G, Jacobs, that his stamina is not A1 steak sauce. His stamina, if you can survive to the later rounds, he has to, in fact, conserve energy and pick his spots a lot. Gotta eat. $2 super chat. Keep up the good work, Ego. You the truth. Oh, bro, you the truth. Appreciate you. Canelo's like almost like Mikey Garcia. Now, I'm not saying they fight exactly alike, but what I'm saying is Mikey Garcia, his footwork is educated to a degree, but it's not like really quick, fast feet like, you know, Pacquiao or whoever, Floyd or something. It's not, he don't have fast feet like that. He uses his feet to try to line up shots and hit you with the 1-2, you know, let off combinations. So we're talking about completely different fights. Brandon Adams, like I said, he was a survivor. He'd been knocked out before, right? So he probably felt Charlo's power, seen the size differential. Charlo was gunning shots. He was shooting mean. He was throwing with mean and bad intentions. So I think Adams kind of got in the groove of, I'm not trying to get hit with none of that. Canelo, he don't fight like that. You know, like Canelo, he's a warrior. Guerrero, you know, he's a warrior, so he's going to shoot his shots, but that creates more openings. Danny Jacobs just put Canelo in a tough fight and won the second half of the fight as Canelo started to fade. Triple G in the rematch, I thought Canelo won the fight, but Triple G won in the second half. Those are the best rounds. Triple G didn't really do shit for the first 7 rounds or so. But in the second half, when Canelo started to fade, as he does if you can hang in there and not get knocked out like Kirkland, you know, or be dominated all the way through to the point where you're gun shy, then Canelo seems to fade. So these fights like Demetrius, Andrade, Errol Spence, Charlo, they're all great fights because one thing that I've seen from Errol, one thing that I've seen from Charlo and Andrade that's irrefutable is they have stamina. They're 12-round fighters. Matt Korobov was getting hurt. I was at the fight in New York. It was the first ever Fox Premier Boxing Champ fight. Matt Korobov got hurt and almost stopped in the 12th round by Charlo, right? Charlo had a mean pace versus Brandon Adams, and he had a hurt hand, and he still fought at a tough ass pace, and he had the stamina to do it. You know, Errol Spence, he beat up on Mikey Garcia, and I know that's a smaller fighter, but you know, still it's a quality elite name like Mikey Garcia, and he fought at that pace. Shout out to Evan, $1 super chat, for 12 rounds, and it was the 9th round where is his best round where he almost stopped Mikey. Shout out to Evan for the $1 super chat. Appreciate you. It's that training in the South humidity. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he trains in that crazy Texas heat. He has the conditioning for it. I'm telling you. I've talked to Derek James, and he told me that Errol Spence spars with heavyweights at times in this crazy ass Texas heat, bro. It's hot as fuck. You know? And so these are all good fights to me. Yeah, your humidity is ridiculous. It makes it feel 10 times hotter. Like, Texas is a type of humid heat where I took 3 showers. On Saturday night, I took 3 showers. I took a shower before I left. Then I went to Fred's event. Shout out to him. He put together a very good event, you know, at the barbershop for the LDBC. Shout out to them. And then I got back and took a nap, and then took another, like, it took like 2 more showers and shit, bro. I took a shower before I went to the fight, and then when I got back from the fight, I took a shower because I was heading to the airport on Sunday. Bro, it's hot like that. And the Texas weather is like, at least in Houston, nah, it was fucked up in Frisco. Man, Texas weather is just bipolar, bro. Bro, it's like, oh, what a beautiful day. You hear lightning and shit after. What the fuck type of shit is this? I told you it looked like Chucky when he about to do them spells. When he had Andy laid out. Ade Dewey Dembala Yakuze Esta Quarimor, give me the power, I beg of you. You see the sky get all dark and gloomy and shit, bro. Man, that Texas shit that shit is real. That's why they the king of barbecue. They don't even have to put it on no grill. They just put the steaks and the ribs on the pavement. That shit hot as a motherfucker, bro. I'm from Cali. It get hot out here, especially where because I'm on the outskirts of the Bay, you know, where it get hot because I'm not as close to the water as like Frisco. It get hot as fuck out here. You know, sometimes it get like 103, 104. That Texas shit is different because it don't even be it be 84 and shit. It be feeling horrible. And then the lightning, I don't know what the fuck. Y'all got that new lightning. Y'all got that new shit. That should be in THX in Texas. That Dolby Digital, DTS sound. That shit sound like it's coming through the car speakers and shit. Me and Blue, he was in a rental, you know, and we driving back to the hotel. That shit sounds scary as fuck, man. Like, you know, when you hear, like, I ain't no punk bitch, but, you know, that Texas thunder and lightning combination, that shit, you know, when you get scared real quick, your butthole pucker, like that, you know what I'm saying? 3 drops of piss come out. Yeah, that's what kind of lightning and thunder they got. Like, cause it's just out of nowhere. Like, what a beautiful day. Oh shit. And then them 3 drops of piss come out. You know what I'm saying? Because it shocks you. You're not used to it. It's like out of nowhere. So you gotta let them 3 drops of pee come out. Like, you know when y'all get scared and that little 3 drops of piss come out. You don't know. Man, fuck y'all. Man. I got the 3 drops of piss. Fuck what y'all talking about. You know, when you get scared, like you about to fight or something, your butthole pucker, like, oh shit. Like, that never happened to none of y'all. Fuck y'all. But anyway, yeah, Texas, that lightning should be sounding like up close. That sound like it's in the car and shit. Like the lightning in the back seat and shit, like a Uber ride. Like, why you got lightning with a seatbelt on and shit, bro? That lightning sound too close to me and shit. I don't like that. I feel like Rico and Belly when he eating that banana. I don't like that shit, dog. I don't like that. Nah, I'm gonna have to drop a dime on this lightning. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Bro, what the fuck kind of thunder and lightning y'all got for real? Man, that butthole, that shit make your butthole pucker. Oh shit. You know when you get scared real quick? That shit crazy. Nah, y'all got that new shit in Texas. And I always hear, you know, unfortunate Hurricane Harveys and tornadoes and shit. So I'm like, oh, he made a move. Feeling like Bishop and shit. when he shot old man Quillis. He made a move. Lightning was just everywhere and shit. Lightning was shopping in the stores and shit. I seen the Lightning in Ross in line and shit. Next customer, registered too. Lightning just had a shopping cart. Fuck kind of thunder and lightning is this shit? I don't like that shit. Emmanuel Rodriguez, block him. You don't tell me what to do. That's my shit. You build you a channel and you talk about what. Oh shit, passive student with the clapping. Listen, for anybody, I don't care. I don't do this for individual. I do this for the team. You see everybody else is laughing, but Emmanuel Rodriguez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You don't tell me what to do. I work too damn hard for this. You know what I'm saying? You don't control shit. They always want to be the train conductor and shit. Fucking crossing guards. I do what I want to do. Shout out to J-Dog. Shout out to my shooters, King Corleone. Y'all know what it is. Cursor. Mexico wants everybody to know that it's not them. It's these Mexican-American fans that worship Canelo's money and suffer boxing traumatic stress. Oh, man, I already know. In Mexico, they bout it. Shout out to Mexico. Mexico, they bout it. They want to see good fights, you know? They want to see good fights. They want to see the best versus the best. And some people in Mexico don't even, like, worship Canelo like some of the Mexican-American fans. You get what I'm saying? They ride, like in Mexico, they ride with, like, the Juan Manuel Marquez's, Marco Antonio Barrera, Julio Cesar Chavez, senior. I don't know about junior, but definitely senior and shit. Bro, we want to see good fights, and that's what it is. That's why we separating old media. That's why we had to come out with new media, that Death Row East. Believe in that. Shout out to Culiacan. Yeah, Sinaloa. They out here, bro. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It'd be a different thing. In Mexico, you go to Mexico, they got TMT hats. They fuck with Floyd. It's a different shit. You go out to L.A. and shit, and they want to act different, They got people that acting different. Like, oh, yeah, Floyd's a bitch and runner. And ain't nobody in Mexico. They got dope-ass, like, Ramonza Jim and Nacho Beristain. They got legendary shit. Home of El Chapo. You know what it is, bro. They want to see Boxingego. They want to see some good-ass fights and that. Man, H-Town shit. What's up? What's poppin'? Shout out to you, Ego from Sonora. Man, shout out to Sonora. He out there in the mountains chilling. Shout out to my dude Victor. That's what I'm saying. It'd be real boxing fans that all want to see. We all have that in common. It don't matter where you from, what you rep, Puerto Rico, Mexico, America, Texas. It don't matter, bro. UK, we all in it for the same reason. But it's the man fans that trying to fuck up the game and taint the game. Shout out to Vernell. He out there in New York. Shout out to Chicago, my people in Chi-Town. You know what it is. But yeah, man, these are all good fights. Put it this way. How come every time, listen, mark my words. Listen to me, people. We got to get them likes up. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Like Halle Berry and Monster Ball make me feel good. Oh, my gosh. Boxing make me feel good. Gotta make me feel good. I see why Halle Berry got that Oscar. She was sexy as fuck in Monster Ball. She was sexy. Make me feel good. Gotta make me feel good. Oh, shit. Halle a freak. The freaks come out at night. She make you feel good. She was about to rip her shirt off like Hulk Hogan and shit. Make you feel good. Oh, shit. She a freak. Oh, shit. Halle was, man. Y'all don't act like y'all didn't watch Swordfish on pause and shit. I was watching Swordfish. I forgot the plot. Hold on, let me pause this shit. Man, fuck y'all. Halle fine as fuck. And she's still fine. Make you feel good. Make you feel good. Oh, shit. I'll make you feel good. Halle been fine since Boomerang and Last Boy Scout. Hey, Halle Berry should have got an Oscar in Last Boy Scout because she got lit the fuck up. She might have got lit up worse than Denzel in Training Day. And she was like, she got wet up, bro. And then nobody gave her, I don't know if that was a stunt double, but she had that little short haircut and she had his jacket on, bro. She got destroyed. Shout out to my dude PG1PG. He said, I'm Mexican American. The Canelo franchise title is bullshit. Canelo ducking Charlo 100. See, real boxing fans, they know what it is, bro. Listen, I told you, the WBC, if they wanted to be even Steven, and this was not an order of protection for Canelo to not have the responsibilities of a regular champion, because he provides, money and look, and he was already mad at the WBC for pressing the issue with the Golovkin fight, then explain why didn't they just order the Charlo fight as the last, let's say you want to make this new title. That's okay. You want to make this new title, right? All right, Don Suave, we got a hot seat, bro. I can't take these motherfuckers. Hold on. We got a hot seat. Everybody grab your seats. Don Suave banter. Hold on, let me put my beard still in. Let me get the beard right. Hold on. Listen, all right, we got a hot seat. I'm sick of this shit. All right, he says the WBC did it. All right, why hasn't Canelo came out and spoke out against that? And do you think Canelo is going to fight Charlo? Do you think he's going to fight him next? Do you think he's interested in fighting him next? We got a hot seat. Fuck that. Fuck that. So you're blaming the WBC. See, they try to, oh, Oscar did it. Oh, the WBC. Everybody involved did it. His side did it. Why has Canelo, the two-part question, how come Canelo has not come out and denounced that and said, hey, why you giving me this franchise title? I want to fight Charlo. What are you talking about? Nah, order that shit. Don't take him out the equation. I do not think he will. He has not proven yet. Bro, so you just lost right there. You just said, man, block this motherfucker. You wasting everybody's time. He just said he don't think he gonna fight him. So, man, get him out. Get this. What the fuck? Yeah. Damn, I should have wrote it in, man. Come on. Boo this man. Get him out of here, bro. You messing up my beard and shit. What the fuck? Hold on. See, man, you made me look. He said he ain't gonna fight him. This motherfucker messed up my beard. What the fuck? My beard be banging and he messed it up. Playing around with your ass. Smash the like button. See, I'm the real Don Suave. I'm suave. He just, the motherfucker answered honestly and lost hella quick. What the fuck? Wasted everybody goddamn time. Listen. All right. So, hypothetically, let's say I'm the WBC champion. Ego. I'm the WBC champion, and I want to fight. I have every intentions of fighting Jermall Charlo. And then the WBC doesn't check with me, doesn't talk to me, and all of a sudden they just announce, hey, you're no longer the regular champion. You're this franchise champion, this creative player champion, right? And you no longer have to fight Charlo. If that was something that I was interested in doing, don't you think I would be like, oh, yo, I don't agree with that. I think, Charlo's a great fight for me. Why has Canelo not said anything? Because he's going along with it. Him and his team are going along with it. That's what makes me know that they were in cahoots with this. Because how you just going to strip? Okay, so nobody asked for this. Hypothetically, I'm using their logic, the man fan logic. So Canelo and his team, Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Gomez, none of them asked for this. And the WBC just sitting around the house like Brandy and shit, just sitting up in my room, back here thinking about you. I must confess. So the WBC, they just sitting in their room and said, man, how can we shake up that middleweight division? Canelo wants to fight Charlo, but watch this. Watch me work. Man, get the fuck out of it. Hold my beer. Hell nah, bro. That sounds stupid. You sound dumb if you believe that. If you believe that Canelo and Golden Boy had nothing to do with it and they didn't go along with it, and the WBC is like, man, let me shake up this middleweight shit. Hold my beer. And they just decided to do this unbeknownst to Canelo and his team. They just was sitting at home and said, even though we're going to have to order Canelo versus Charlo and he wants to fight him, watch this. We're going to make him this secret agent fucking champion that nobody's ever heard of, that we've never done in our whole lineage of having a WBC, and we just gonna all of a sudden switch shit up on these niggas. Like, come on, bro. Man, who the fuck is Peter? I'll never lose to a motherfucker named Peter. Peter Pan. Peter the Creeper. Peter the Anteater. And to prove my point, like Bruce Lee said in Dragon, okay, I'll prove it. I'll defeat any man in this womb in less than 60 seconds. Listen, Canelo has enough power and star power where we've seen him go against the WBC. We've seen it. Remember when the WBC, they were pressing and they're like, hey, we got to follow the rules. You got to fight Gennady Golovkin. And he got mad at the WBC. And he wasn't fucking with the WBC. And he was like, no, da-da-da-da. Like I said, he has the power to facilitate and call out Charlo and say, yo, we could rectify this shit right now. I'm not ducking no Charlo. Make the fight. Oscar, get on the phone. I'll be the franchise champion. We'll clear it up. Remember how Dominic Brazil did it with Dillian White? Dominic Brazil, shout out to Urban Dictionary. Give it up for Urban Dictionary. Yeah. Dominic Brazil said, okay, Dillian White, he said he's number one. I know I'm number one. We can settle it right now. Dillian White's side and Eddie Hearns chose not to fight them, and they fought Derek Chisora. Now, that was different. So that Canelo has the power and the authority and the A-side dominance or whatever you want to call it. So he can fight Charlo if he want. He can pick anyone in boxing. He could fight someone at 75 like a Kovalev and still be the A-side. So let's see if he puts Charlo down as his short list of opponents and follows through and fights Charlo next. If what I'm saying is wrong, let's see if he fights Charlo next. Say, oh, there's a perception that I don't want to smoke with Charlo. Watch me win this WBC belt. Then I'm on Andre's line. He could get it next. Let's see if he does that. But obviously, this is something that was orchestrated. That's why I don't look to see that. Listen, there's quality black American fighters that are all on Canelo's bumper right now. He's talking about fighting Eastern European fighters. That's Golden Boy in his short list. Listen, shout out to Canelo and Golden Boy. Well played, because they making it do what it do, baby, with this DAZN money. They playing with DAZN money at the club, making it rain. And DAZN is the one really losing, because DAZN needs the quality fights and the fights that we're asking for. Listen, Canelo versus Kovalev is solid, but here's the thing. Oh my God, why is King Corleone destroying y'all? He said, what y'all trying to tell me is Rocky Fielding, James Kirkland, Liam Smith, Amir Khan all deserve the Canelo fight, but not Charlo. Exactly. Amir Khan was nobody's champion at 154, 155. And he got a fight at that weight. So you know it's strategic. Liam Smith had a vacant title. Charlo, he tried to fight Canelo or Golovkin for the title. So you can't hold that against him. You can't say he got a paper title, because the only reason he got elevated is because Charlo and Triple G didn't want to fight him. See, what the WBC did is they tried to pawn Triple G off on Charlo. Even though Canelo Golovkin 2 winner was supposed to fight against Charlo, all of a sudden the WBC orders the Triple G. I mean, if they think people don't see this stuff, then that's laughable. It went from Charlo supposed to fight the winner of Canelo Golovkin, I did videos about it, to all of a sudden, Canelo is safe, and then Triple G got to fight Charlo. James Kirkland wasn't no last minute replacement. What are you talking about, bro? You just made that shit up. They had a whole ass press con. See, yeah, you're not coming in here making up. That's why King Corleone got rid of you. You're not coming in here making up shit, bro. Talking about Kirkland. Kirkland was on a year-plus layoff. And I know sources in the industry, they said that Kirkland couldn't use, part of the contract, from what I heard, was Kirkland couldn't use Ann Wolfe. So that ain't no late-minute replacement. If you have time to think about all that extra shit, making up shit, lying. So, yeah, DAZN, they the ones that really catching the fade, because they paying for Canelo to do whatever the fuck he want and Triple G to do whatever the fuck he want. So I look forward to Canelo fighting somebody who is white. Triple G, Caleb Smith, or Kovalev. Because stylistically, in my opinion, the styles that give him the most problems would be the current African American fighters in or around his division. Like in his division, technically. It doesn't make sense. Canelo is a champion at 160 and 168. Why are we talking about fighting, the not the freshest champion at 175? Listen, Kovalev, Canelo, it's not a horrible fight. There's still an element of danger. But if Canelo can get past that immediate element of danger, Kovalev has no inside fight game. His heart is questionable, like in those trenches. He doesn't have no inside fight game. So out of all the light heavyweight champ, why are you targeting Kovalev? And I don't like what that does for boxing, because Bob Arum just came out. Shout out to the Athletic, Mike Coppinger and the Athletic, Lance Pugmire and them. They have an article, and Bob Arum is basically saying Kovalev is going to fight Anthony Yarde unless Canelo comes to the table. Then they're going to make Canelo versus Kovalev and pay Anthony Yarde step aside money and maybe give him Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. J.A. Dixon, he said, again, Kovalev is 3-3 in his last 6 fights. Facts, see? That's what I'm talking about. And then the only person good he fought in those other fights was really Eleider Alvarez. He avenged that loss. But the other dude he fought was Igor Mikulkin, whoever the fuck, Macaulay Culkin brother, whoever the fuck that is. And then he fought against Shabransky, who Canelo spars with or has sparred with in the past, and I heard did good. So every other major fight, 2 Ward fights and the Eleider Alvarez first fight, Kovalev lost those. Stop playing with me. There's no way out. There's no escape. Motherfucker talking about Shabransky and shit. So Kovalev's win, Eleider Alvarez is clear out of his 3 wins. Shout out to you for bringing it. In his last 6 fights, he lost half of them. And the best names, the best name that he did beat was Eleider Alvarez in the rematch after being stopped. And he beat him via decision. Versus when Eleider Alvarez beat him, he dropped him 3 times and stopped Kovalev. So it was a good win. It was a crossroads, much needed win, but he just outboxed him. So, Canelo is trying to use the weight jump as a catalyst to advocate for why he should be fighting Kovalev, but he's not going. Dimitri Bivol. Somebody said the sound is gone. What are you talking about? I'm looking at the sound level. If you guys can hear me with sound, put 2. If you can't hear me with, if nobody else is saying it, then I'm about to have them block you, bro. If you can hear me, press 2. This motherfucker lying. All right, block this motherfucker. He lying. Will 232. Yeah, block him. He lying, causing distractions. We'll see you too. We'll see you under your other account that you come back with. You lying, trying to create frenzy for no reason. Oh, there's no sound here. I'm looking at the sound level, dummy. Yeah, man, I know my shit sound like butter. I sound like LL on this shit, bro. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I'm bad. Like, I sound like LL. What you talking about? My shit sound right on this. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers. I'm putting suckers in fear. Making the rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Overpowering over the competition. I'm towering records. I sound like LL in this shit. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm about to lick my lip. What the fuck is y'all talking? My shit sound like butter, baby. Yo, I just did a deal with Sears, know what I mean? Todd Smith clothing, as sweet as apple pie, baby. Yeah, I'm God. Like, what? I sound in too deep in this motherfucker. What y'all talking about? That man said, over the competition, I'm Tower Records. You can. Man, stop. Man, I'm a hip hop. My young sons fantasize of borrowing flows till little shorty with the big mouth, the bank is closed. The symbol on my arms off limits to challenges. You hold that rusty sword, I swing the Excalibur. Stop it. How dare you step up in my dimension? Your little ass should be somewhere crying in detention. Sweet as apple pie, baby. Not me. FUBU. For us, by us, new media. For us, by, oh my God, man. I never really rocked FUBU. I never rocked FUBU. I had my pant leg up though. Yeah, LL did have me on that pant leg up. I remember this girl at school was, why is your pant leg up? You look stupid. You look like a dummy. Oh, shit, bitch. Fuck you. I had my pant leg up, though. Man, fuck hypothetically. Canelo got to fight Charlo. I ain't doing no hypothetical nothing. Push for the fight. Fans need to push for the fight. Like Charlo said at the press conference. Push for the fight. My young sons fantasize of borrowing flows till little shorty with the big mouth. The bank is... Oh my gosh. Jewels and Cristal got a Mac and funny style. He ain't watching you, he rather watch his money pal. Can't protect treasures in the glass house. Soon as he turn the corner, I'ma turn it self food blow. Frontin' in the 6 with the chrome, yo B. Why you leave your honey all alone with me? Just because you blessed with cat. Oh my God, bro. He said FUBU and Tim. I'm done, bro. Nah, I didn't have that FUBU 05 jersey. I didn't. Y'all wore that South Pole, huh? That Pele. I was on Mecca Tough. I wore Mecca for show. I had a little bit of Echo, but not like that. And in the Bay, we had them Jabot jeans, man. I was on them Jabots, bro. I was on them Jabot jeans out here in the Bay Area thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What's the shit with the Miskeen? I think I had Miskeen. What's that shit with the hella paint? Yeah, Ronald Finkley clapping, motherfucker. Oh, shit. He said Pele was lit. Oh, I had that Anichi. I had Jabot and Anichi. Oh, my God. See, look, Brian know what it is. 555 Soul, I had some shit from them, too. Rather watch Money Pal. Cross color. Yeah, I had that too. I had a Carl Kanai shit that my brother passed down to me. But anyway, yeah, man, Canelo, man, smash the like button. We the truth is back. Only dudes moving units in Pimp Juice and us. The truth is us, bro. Canelo, the walls are closing in because people. Listen, out of all the quality American fighters. He's talking about fighting. He's talking about fighting all these other people from foreign lands. Kovalev, Caleb Smith. Why not fight Anthony Yard, Kovalev winner? You get what I'm saying? Let's see how they look. See, and that's what I don't like for boxing because for me, my thing is this. Why get in the way? Like, I was looking forward to Kovalev versus Yard. That's an interesting fight. So why disrupt that type of fight to make this other fight that don't really even need to happen when there's ample opposition in the talent pool at 160 or 168 where Canelo is a champion? That's the definition of cherry picking, bro. You're at one, yes, and I'm saying it. It's an advanced cherry pick because you would rather fight a much bigger Kovalev based on the vulnerabilities that he has shown and the fact that he's 3 for 3 in his last 6 fights, then fight one of these fresh dudes that is 27-0 or whatever the fuck Charlo is and Andrade is and shit like that. That you're picking around the guys who look fresher. Okay, if I'm lying, I'll put it all up right now, bro. I'll put it all up right now. Hot seat. Get beat. Explain this. Explain how Kovalev has looked fresher than any of the top names that Canelo should fight at 160. Fresher. So he looks fresher. He looks harder to beat. He looks less vulnerable than Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Right? Caleb Smith, Dimitri Bivol, since he wants to fight at 175, Artur Beterbiev. Tell me how Kovalev looks more like he has experience and all that. I'm not talking about that. Tell me how those guys look more wilted and don't look as fresh as Kovalev. So Kovalev looks fresh as fuck and just ready to go, and you see no vulnerabilities, but with those other people, you see all these vulnerabilities. Let's go. See, J.A. Dixon. He said Kovalev was one loss away from being pushed out the door. Exactly. Like I've said. And see, I didn't wait for this franchise title to come out. I've been telling you this stuff. Kovalev was in a crossroads fight. If he had lost to Eliter Alvarez, it would have been a wrap where people would have been like, damn, you let him beat you again and prove it wasn't a fluke. He would be in a bad position like if Joshua lose to Ruiz again, Isaac Dogbe losing to Navarrete again. You know what I'm saying? Because Andrew Cancio beating Machado again, that puts you in a bad position. And we all know Kovalev was in that bad position. See? No, this is what I'm talking about, people. This is why new media is so prevalent to this game, man. Because they do all this and say this and oh, you this and you suck and they will not answer the most simplistic questions that are presented over here. Anybody, you're in the hot seat automatically. Go against the grain, and we're going to ground you into a grain. Tell me how Andrade, Charlo, Caleb Smith, Caleb Plant, Dimitri Bivol, Zurdo Ramirez, anybody like that, the top guys from 160 to 175, Better Be a Vodstick, how they look more shop worn and vulnerable than Kovalev. Plus, you have to factor in the age. Kovalev has been through some wars. He got knocked down by Blake Caparello, two tough fights with Andre Ward. The Eliter Alvarez first fight was tough. You get what I'm saying? And we're not going to be able to overlook that. Andre Ward already showed you the keys. I got the keys. He showed you the keys to beat Kovalev. So you want to conveniently target the champion who the maximum amount of vulnerabilities have been expressed in their recent fights out of all these other dudes. Like Bivol, he's had certain performances that were better than others. Like Jean Pascal wasn't his best work, but he's not getting knocked down and beat the fuck up or nothing like that. So why not fight Bivol? He's a champion. Same thing, Better Be if okay, Caleb Johnson or whatever knocked him down, but he not looking like that because he stopped Caleb Johnson. He didn't get knocked down 3 times like Kovalev versus Eliter Alvarez and stopped. Canelo moving up to fight Andre Ward and Eliter Alvarez leftovers, easy work. That's what I'm saying. So they're trying to disguise it under the guise of it's a weight class jump. We respect weight class jumps, but it's not like Kell Brook versus Triple G. When Kell Brook jumped up to fight Triple G was undefeated and he had like 21 knockouts in a row. So even though he didn't have the craziest resume, he was an undefeated power punching threat and nobody had really given him like too tough of a fight. So once again, why would you bypass 160 and 168 where you're a champion to look in this new division? And they're trying to disguise as, oh, Canelo wants to set history. But again, that's a cherry pick. You're trying to set history with the person that looks the most vulnerable out of all the light heavyweight champions, period. Like, I'm trying to think of a champion. Like, okay, it'd be like Keith Thurman. He looked kind of vulnerable versus Jose Cito Lopez. So if I had to jump up to fight any welterweight, say I was at 135 and I had to jump up, or I was at 140 or something, and I had to jump up to fight anyone, probably be Keith Thurman because he looked more vulnerable than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. And he admitted that. He just did an interview the other day, and he says people are rating Errol Spence so high because I show vulnerabilities. So that would be the equivalent. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to it, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford both look fresher than Keith Thurman. We've seen Keith Thurman hurt versus Luis Collazo, and we've seen him hurt versus Jose Cito Lopez. And, he was in tough fights with Sean Porter. I think he got hurt in that fight to the body, etc. So the point is, if you had to fight Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, or Keith Thurman, you would clearly probably choose Keith Thurman because he's the guy who had the inactivity. He's the guy with the elbow injuries. He's the guy who people are questioning, does he still have the heart to compete at the highest of levels? And he's the guy that showed more vulnerabilities, which he's even acknowledging. Oh my gosh, I'm on point. Block Larry Gonzalez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. They want to create the Black Murderers Road 2.0 and keep it that way. How come Charlo and Andrade can't fight next? They both beasts. Let them unify. Why do the two black fighters have to fight each other when they're champions and they'll get more accolades by beating Canelo? See how this is the, I'm telling you, this is the witness protection program that the man fans have to try to save. They try to save these like A-side fighters. Wilder's the last of the Mohicans, bro, because he's down to scrap. He's down to scrap. So the point is this. Anthony Joshua was being vehemently called out by Luis Ortiz and Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. They try to pawn Wilder off on Dillian White. But then when the WBC tried to pawn Luis Ortiz off on Dillian White, them same fans didn't want to see it. So you want Wilder, a champion, to have to fight Dillian White because Eddie Hearn says so. But then you don't want to see Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White, which is actually a better fight. And then that would establish who's the next contender for a title shot. See how this works? See what they do with certain fighters, how they try to protect it? Same thing with Canelo. Why does Andrade got to fight Charlo when they both gained more by beating Canelo or Golovkin when he was undefeated? You know, based on popularity, even though Golovkin don't have a belt, people, okay, this is why it's the Black Murderers Road. And listen, there's people who are going to say, oh, you're pulling the race card. Fuck you, fuck that. Because they never explain what I'm saying that is wrong. As fans, as true boxing fans, hold me to what I say. I'm good with that. But don't let them come in and act like they disagree without explaining in detail what they disagree with. If y'all want me to cook on these boys, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And we got to boost them likes up. Bro, they not winning this. New media, you know. New media, you know what it is. And I'm going to break it down even further. If y'all want me to do that, smash the likes up. Let's get these likes up. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm about to cook these boys. I promise you I'm going to grill them. How y'all like it? Sauteed, fricasseed. Oh, my gosh, bro. I'm going to cook these motherfuckers, bro. Because they're trying to, like I've been predicting, like I've been projecting, they're trying to create this Black Murderers Road 2.0. All right. This is how old media tries to marginalize black fighters particularly. They say Charlo ain't shit. They say Charlo's resume is suspect. They say Boo Boo Andrade ain't shit. They say Boo Boo Andrade is boring. They say Boo Boo Andrade is inactive. But they want those two fighters to fight each other. Meanwhile, they say Canelo is great pound for pound. They say Triple G is a big, massive star. But they don't want those same black fighters to fight the guys that you're saying are great. But instead, you want to see boring Andrade fight unproven, weak Charlo, who lost to Matt Korobov and couldn't stop a C-level Brandon Adams and all this other bullshit. So why would you want to see, out of all fights at middleweight, why wouldn't you want to see Charlo, who you think is going to get knocked out by Canelo? You think he is unproven. Why wouldn't you want to see Canelo take his scalp? You want to rather see Charlo versus Jacobs coming off of a loss? You rather see Charlo versus Andrade, and you say Andrade is boring? Please explain. Please explain. This is what they always do. You know, this has been going on this is what they do to black fighters, Afro-Cuban, Afro-Latino fighters. They say Mayweather's boring and Erislandy Lada's boring. But when I think Lada was Mayweather's mandatory, they say, oh, that's the fight I want to see. So you want to see the guys you've labeled as boring fight, but you don't want to see Maidana versus Floyd or whatever the other fight is. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with this Charlo. They keep recommending Charlo fight Jacobs, who he said he's moving to 68. He's on to the next department. But they keep saying that, oh, Andrade should fight his boy Charlo. They grew up together in the amateurs and shit. You know, Andrade, the black fighters need to work it out amongst themselves. And let's keep Canelo and Triple G fighting trilogy fights forever, which doesn't prove anything. We've already seen Canelo and Triple G fight 24 rounds with each other and not have a decided victor in the eyes of some. I think Canelo won the second fight, But in certain people's eyes, we didn't have a decided victor. Let the Charlos or Andrade get up in the mix with one of them guys, and hopefully they get a decided victor, and then that winner moves on to fight Canelo or whoever. They want to keep Canelo. See, and that's what it shows me. They don't want Canelo or Triple G. They don't want like a non-black fighter to possibly lose to a black fighter. Period. Because why would you be so, instead of mixing it up and having a fresh, letting Charlo get a piece of the action, letting Triple G fight, Andrade, vice versa. You want to keep making the black fighters that you are not rating, which, so basically you say Charlo's garbage and he lost to Matt Korobov, couldn't stop Brandon Adams. Why do you want to see Andrade fight him then? What does that really prove? But if Andrade fights Golovkin, who you say is great, and he ain't been stopped, and he's, he has a better resume or whatever you want to say, right? Then wouldn't that mean more? But they don't care about it meaning more because they just don't want it. They don't like the threat. That's how you know it's a certified actual threat. It's just like you look at my channel. They know people know what I represent in this boxing. They know the voice, they see the super chat, etc. They know we making moves. So that's why you see people always put my name in their titles. Don't solicit anybody's channel in my shit. You will be removed. But you guys see it. You see people in this YouTube stratosphere always mention me. I don't mention other people. I don't care. I'm out here doing my thing. I don't check nobody other shit. I just do me and keep it pushing. Keep this shit trucking. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. But they have to mention me. You see? This should be one-way traffic. So these dudes are full of shit. They act like Charlo ain't shit and Andrade ain't shit. So you want to see the two ain't shit black fighters fight each other. But the fight that would actually make them a made man, Charlo beating Canelo if he can do it, Charlo beating Triple G if he can do it, you're opposed to that. And you're cock blocking that. You're anti that fight. You're pawning Charlo off. So Charlo doesn't have a resume. You say Andrade doesn't have a resume. You say Charlo don't have a resume. So you want to see the two resume-less people fight rather than the guys you actually like and respect. You respect and like the resume of Triple G, and you like and respect the resume of Canelo, yet you don't want to see Charlo fight one of them. You don't want to see Andrade get one of them. So this is how they try to pigeonhole you. You dig? This is how they try to pigeonhole you. They try to shit on you, say your performances aren't good, say you ain't fought nobody, but then they try to keep you in that, relegated to not fighting anyone because they never want to see you fight that person. Come on, bro. We see this. That's old media's way of hating on you. So they can always say you ain't fought the people, but they're not pushing for the fights. They do this all the time with the fighters that they want to protect. Like they say Teofimo, who's he beat, but they don't want to give him the opportunity to fight Lomachenko. They try to get in the way and intervene any way possible. You're like, oh, this kid got a big mouth. Okay, let Lomachenko shut the kid's mouth up. Let Devin Haney, let Lomachenko shut his mouth up. Simple. But they don't want to see that. They would rather just talk about how these people don't have a good resume. But they don't want you to get the opportunity, especially if you black. If you black, you got to work 5-10 times harder than everybody else to get equal or less credit. Probably less credit. It's just the way of the world. It's the American way. They don't care if Pacquiao fights Jeff Horn, but they'll be damned if Terrence Crawford does. They don't want Terrence Crawford to get the Pacquiao fight. This is what they've showed. This is what old media continually and perpetually, they said all these excuses. Terrence Crawford wants too much money. Who's he really beat? He got hurt by Gamboa. He ain't fought nobody. But Jeff Horn is just out here deserving of the Pacquiao fight. Come on, man. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. They survive off a mafioso image. I'm destroying them. Ego Valley style. I'm destroying them. They know they can't compete in this arena. So all they do, old media, they come in and say, oh, you're biased, you're racist, bullshit, Team Canelo, ha 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 ha. These types of stupid comments that really don't answer anything because they know they can't compete on this highest elite level. We on old media is out, new media is in. We on the elite level. They can't compete on the elite level. They can't battle the points we're making. They can't explain this franchise title. They can't. So they just ride with it. They don't care. That's why I'm saying, to me, you're not a real boxing fan, so fuck you. Don't really care. I don't really care what you have to say because you're not a real fan like me. Real fans want to see that real work and great fights. You notice when there's two black fighters fighting and it's a good fight, you don't really hear much. You don't hear like Sean Porter versus Errol Spence. The only thing I'm hearing is, some people saying, oh, why is it pay-per-view? But nobody's really complaining about the matchup. But let Errol Spence call out Canelo, you see a whole different type of energy. Why is that? That's a good fight. Spence versus Canelo. Look, I did a video about it. We're going to see. We'll look at the likes and dislikes. Man, I've been in the game too long. I see how this shit work. Look, I did a video an hour ago. Look, Errol Spence, he said he'll beat Canelo's ass. Look, 51 likes, 17 dislikes. Dislike what? Because Errol Spence is confident in himself and he thinks he could beat Canelo? Old media don't know what they started. So that's how they try to marginalize you and pigeonhole you. They try to say you ain't fought no one, but they want to make sure it stays that way. Oh, who is Andrade B? He just fought Stylistic. That was boring. So he don't deserve Canelo because he's so boring, but styles make fights. That could be a great fight. Because in this how I know is bullshit, because they do this to black fighters primarily. Tyson Fury has had some boring fights. The Klitschko fight, Derek Chisora 2, these were not exciting fights, right? But stylistically, Tyson Fury versus Wilder, who is a guy who's a power puncher, brings a fight to you, mad heart, that made for a compelling fight. Styles make fights. So the way Canelo fights in Andrade, I could see that being a good fight because Canelo is an elite level fighter, as is Andrade. So they'll probably bring the best of each other out. But the man fans, they don't want you to bring the best of someone out because they know there's a chance that fighter can lose. It's only when the fighter is a threat. If you talk about a fighter from Texas like James Kirkland versus Canelo, nobody's worried about that. You did not see anybody. You did not see anybody complain that Canelo was going to fight a Texan in James Kirkland. No defense, been dropped by Angulo, got stopped by Ishida at 54, no complaints. But then a bigger Texan who's a bigger fighter and a bigger money fight and a bigger threat level like Charlo, all the excuses in the world why he doesn't deserve the fight. But why didn't y'all do that to James Kirkland? Because you knew Canelo would beat him. Man, new media fucking these boys up. Hold on. I gotta use this hand sanitizer. I don't want to get my hands dirty with that old media shit, so I gotta sanitize, bro. They only do this when the threat level is real, That's why some people would rather see the Canelo Triple G3 fight, because Canelo already showed you that with Triple G style, he never got knocked down and never got knocked out. And he actually holds a win over Triple G. So you see some of those people advocating for that because that's, to them, a safer fight because we've already seen 24 rounds of it and Canelo can hold his own with Triple G. Against Charlo, we don't know how the styles would gel, but they don't want to find out. See, me, you can say whatever you want about me, but I'm always willing to find out, For the greater good of the sport, I'm always willing to find out. They're not. This guy said, I can't wait for Canelo to whoop these two bums. Ain't nobody scared of no black fighters. But that's cool. That's why the shooters blocked you. Nobody's scared of him. Then what's up with the franchise title? And why? Let's see if he fights a black fighter next. That's it. Ain't nothing to talk about. Let's see if Canelo fights one of the prime, not a Steve Rolls, but one of the in prime, undefeated, American black stars like Demetrius Andrade, who did a good crowd, and Charlo, who did a good crowd and sold out in the venue he was in. It's easy for people to say this in the comments section, but the great thing about new media, I could say my point and just let that shit ride. We gonna find out. Nobody's scared of Charlo. Nobody's scared of Andrade. But based on the decisions being made, no, there's nothing there to support that they want to fight. These dudes are getting bodied, bro. So, what I'm saying is simply this. If what I'm saying is true, the decision of Canelo in his next fight and Triple G should easily call my bluff. Charlo or Andrade should get the Canelo fight or Triple G next. So let's set the timer right now and let's see what's decided next for Canelo. Let's see what's decided next for Triple G. Bro, these dudes do this all the time. The man fans do this all the time. James Chavez, you sound stupid. He said, I know you think Spence would beat Canelo, but I'm here to tell you Canelo would mop the floor with Spence. I never even said that. That's why the shooters blocked your stupid ass. I never said anything about who would win. See, I told you it's all emotion. You notice they have to make up stuff about me. I have never given a Charlo, Canelo, Demetrius Andrade, Canelo, or Errol Spence prediction. That's not my style unless we're going to get the fight. I don't give no fight predictions unless there's an indication that we're going to get the fight. That's not even my style, so I know you lying. The only thing I have said is that's a winnable fight for those guys. Didn't say anything. This is how you know that old media is dying. They know the threat level is real. They know new media is on their fucking helmet. We on their bumper cars, bro. They can't hang. They can't compete. They can't coexist. I swear, praise be Allah. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm in, my style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack. Oh my gosh. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart, bro. They can't compete with what we doing. That's why they say stupid shit. Notice they have to lie on me. They have to make up stuff about me. I never said Errol Spence Canelo because I don't see the fight happening next. So why the fuck I'm gonna make a prediction for a fight that don't even happen and then shit changes? You know, it's never been my style. But I did say Errol Spence has a shot to beat Canelo. I have said that. I never said he would beat it. I said he has a shot to beat him. It's a winnable fight for him. And if you disagree with me, step up to the hot seat and explain to me why Floyd Mayweather, y'all say he's pillow-fisted and you say he don't have power and he's almost 40 years old when he fought Canelo. How come he beat Canelo? And it's inconceivable that Errol Spence, who's much bigger and gave Floyd a run for his money in sparring from all accounts, it's inconceivable that he can hang with Canelo. Really? And he's sparring Charlo for the last few years, who's already at 54. So he's already getting premium work with bigger guys. Another person that was in Errol Spence's camp that I'm sure he sparred with is Rob Brandt, who's a middleweight. He used to be in training in that same gym. So I'm pretty sure Errol Spence got work with him too. That's a middleweight. So Errol Spence has already fought bigger guys and he's an Olympian. And yeah, on top of heavyweights and all this shit, bro. I'm destroying them. It's so fun. Smash the like button. The real is back. Floyd beat that boy ass. Facts. And the thing is, they're going to say, oh, the Floyd is Floyd. But they hate on Floyd too. The man fans hate on Floyd, say Floyd ain't this and that. And then all of a sudden, when they're trying to explain why Floyd beat Canelo, now all of a sudden they hold Floyd in high regards. It's too predictable, bro. Shout out to Rashid Muhammad, and Muhammad is prophet. $2 super chat. Ego is a murderer because you killing them haters. Bro, they can't compete. I appreciate you for the super chat, though. He regularly spars a light heavyweight named Adrian Taylor. That's what I'm saying. And then I was just around Spence literally on Saturday, bro. He's not small. He's not like a tiny guy at that division, you know? He's bigger. He's probably bigger than Canelo, to be honest. You know, at least height-wise. Hold on. I did a video about it. Spence Jr. Talk about it. For one, I commit the fight Hold on. Let me look. Look at Spence. Look at Spence next to Jermall. Oh my God. Hold on. Look at Spence next to Jermall. So he's with the 54 pounder now. Hold on. Watch this. This is the video I did. All right, so Jermall's a power punching 54 pounder. Look at Spence next to him. Look at the width of Spence's shoulders. He don't look dumbass smaller than Jermall, right? Now look at Canelo. This is a look. Look at Canelo next to the Charlos. Look how small he looks next to the Charlos, bro. Especially Maul. This is a real picture. So you think Canelo grew hella since, like he might have grew in weight, but he ain't grow in height and shit. Look how big Maul looks next to this man. Look, you can't even see Maul's hairdo. Bro. This is an actual picture when Canelo fought in Texas and they were just in the crowd, or coming to support the event. Look how big Maul looks next to that man. Bro. He said didn't know it was that much of a height disadvantage. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I've been around. I stand next to Canelo. I've stood next to Canelo, and I stood next to all the Charlos. They're not, and I've stood next to Errol Spence, all of them. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You guys got to watch where you get your information from. I've been around the best of them, and it's no love lost. I like all of these guys. They're all great fighters. I'm just telling you what I see. I've been around Andrade. I know that. So you guys be listening to people on YouTube and they don't even be at the spots. They don't go to no fights. They don't get credentials. They don't know fighter. They don't be in nobody's gym. Nothing. And what you saying is I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm around all this shit all the time. Triple G is 5'10", and Canelo's clearly shorter than him. Yeah, but Triple G don't fight like Charlo. He don't fight like Andrade. So off rip, those are different fights. What are people talking about? Bro, okay, so Michael Foster, who's a channel member, does Triple G fight like Andrade or Charlo? No. These are different fights. Just when you do the speed test, that alone is a different attribute. So Canelo can evade and slip shots from Golovkin, who is slow. Listen, styles make fights. That's it. That's all there is to it. Canelo is fast-handed but slow foot, and he has stamina issues. Charlo is much quicker than Golovkin. Much better reflex, especially Andrade's reflexes. Stupid. This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work. Shout out to Icy. I know you was there. He said the shooters is going to the fights. Ego H-Town was lit. Man, was it ever? No, I get that he's shorter than Triple G, but my point is this: people use that because Triple G is taller than Canelo too. Triple G is shorter than the Charlos, or at least Jermall for sure. Feed me beast, block him, bro. I'm not even here to answer. You have to phrase your question in the form of a question. You phrasing in the form of a statement. You saying shit I never said. Ask me a question. When you come back under your fake account, ask me a question. Don't make no statements. Ask the question. If you have a question for me, ask the question. Don't put it in the form of a statement. You talk about, oh, ego, so you don't think this. Unless I said that, don't use that. If I said this won't happen or this absolutely won't, then use it against me. They try to be slick. They try to phrase it how they want to phrase it to make it look like I said some shit. Someone said feed me blocks. I'm done. Canelo's about 5'8", 5'8.5" maybe. He wasn't that much taller than Floyd. Bro. Jermall got a jab too. Andrade just got a weird style. He can mix it up. You don't know. The way he fought Willie Nelson ain't the same as how he came out versus Stylistic. So, man, this shit is too easy, bro. Block Christian Padilla. Look at the names, face, and profile pic. Bro, we don't care. We don't even know who you are. Canelo beat everyone at 160. He got to fight everyone at 160. Well, fuck what you talking about. Even if you think that's the case, that's what's up. But you can't just make a blanket statement like that, but then not try to see the fight. My thing is this. If you believe that, if you have that faith, give his team that faith. Give his team the faith and say, yo, I'm not supporting no fights until these fights happen. Why are we talking about, if Canelo beats everyone at 160, why are we talking about him fighting at 75? Block Elmo. It's okay. Y'all all can get it the same. Yeah, Elmo. Tickle me, Elmo. Bow. Blocked. Yeah. Listen, answer the question. If Canelo beats everyone at 60 comfortably, which is a possibility, then why can't we watch those fights? It's that simple. You want to say he'll beat everyone at 60, but then you want him to fight at 175 against Kovalev. He said, block me, Elmo. Oh, my gosh, bro. Listen to me. It's a very simple question, eh? Simple question. If Canelo destroys everyone at 160 or whatever the fuck you think, then why are we talking about him fighting at 175 against somebody who may have seen better days that happens to be a champion right now? Rob Brandt said Spence hits like a strong super middleweight. I'm already knowing. Once again, answer the question. Simple question, eh? If Canelo destroys everyone at 160, why not clean house at 160 and then you're free to do whatever you want? They won't answer the question because they know the answer. Smash the like button. That's it. They don't believe what they're saying. See, I believe listen, notice how when I say something's going to be a good fight, I'm willing to see it. You ain't never heard me say I don't want to see the fight. These dudes are coming up with roadblocks because they don't want to see it. They want to say it. More hyperbole. They don't want to see it. Why are we talking about Canelo at 75 if he destroys? You're saying he'll destroy the top players at 160, and he hasn't destroyed Jacobs. He didn't destroy Triple G. He beat them, but he didn't destroy them. So if you think he'll destroy Charlo and Andrade, let's see it. How is that? Explain how that's a problem. I use this example. If we're all at the bar and I say I can pull that girl's number, she fine, watch me work. And then you're like, all right, go do it. And then I refuse to do it. What does that mean? So I could get her number. I'm capable of getting her number, but I won't show you and prove it to you that I'll get her number by actually taking the chance to shoot my shot. How does this make sense? This is emotion, and I'm destroying them. All you have to do is use their emotion against them, and you destroy them. I can get that girl's number, but I'm not going to show you me get that girl's number. Period. You can say, oh, Charlo, he went the distance with Andrade. Beat him then. That's it. That's it. Beat him. If he's so beatable, beat him. And then we can move on. It's one fight. It's one fight. Canelo got a 11-fight deal. He's still got like 9 fights left. Get Charlo out the way, since that's what you think will happen. Beat him, whoop his ass, or whatever you think is going to happen. And you move on to whoever, Triple G, Trilogy. That's it. You know? Andrade's easy work. Great. Get that belt. You know, you're one step closer to undisputed. Beat his ass. They want to say it. They don't want to show it. That's the point. Block Tony King. I don't have time for your ignorance. I've seen the rest of your comments as well as that. He said Canelo's destroyed the top competition. Okay, so he destroyed Austin Trout. He destroyed Cotto. He destroyed Golovkin. He destroyed Chavez. Hey, bro, stop it. Get Tony King out of here. You ain't no king. You a pawn. I'm saying, bro, why not fight these easy guys? He's still getting 30 mil plus for whoever. Block Knucklehead Boxing. Yeah, you a knucklehead, all right. That's a good name. Block him. Bro, you see, there's no intelligent argument coming from these dudes. Smash a like button. We working. I know they mad. Icy, it's okay. We had to get him out of there. He said, I low-key think the Adams we saw would beat Triple G. It would definitely create issue. I don't know if he beats him, but he's elusive. He's harder to hit. This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work. So Chavez Jr. got destroyed, but he never got knocked down or knocked out. Block him. And he talking about destroying Khan, who was a welterweight. Okay, so let me get this straight. Block Mercier Michelin. Bro, get these oh my God. Block Tony King again. Block these dudes. Oh, yeah, that way. The black champ. Listen, this is funny. Okay, let's ask a real question. Jermall Charlo, when he, like, let's say after he knocked out J-Rock, if Amir Khan moved up to 154 and fought Jermall Charlo, who would win? Jermall Charlo knocked out J-Rock. Immediately after, hypothetically, say Amir Khan coming off the Chris Algieri, let's say the Canelo fight never happened. Let's say Amir Khan moved up to 54 and fought Jermall Charlo. Who would win? Charlo by murder. Exactly. Jermall Charlo. See, y'all laughing because y'all know. Come on, bro. This is how. This shit is too easy, bro. All right, Jermall Charlo, the one that just, let's say he just knocked out Jorge Cota. Let's say Amir Khan came up to 54 and fought Jermall Charlo. Jermall, not Jermall, Jermall. Who would win? Jermall Charlo or Amir Khan at 154? Charlo would literally commit homicide. Exactly. And the funny thing is this, to be honest, if Jermall or Jermall fought Amir Khan at 54, I don't even think they would be losing rounds. They would not respect Amir Khan and that would be ugly for Amir Khan. I wouldn't even want to see that, really. You know, Canelo was losing to Amir Khan. He lost the first 4 rounds. I don't think Charlo just knocked out old boy Cota, who is a bigger punch at 54. He just knocked him out in 3. I don't even think Amir Khan would have even made it to the 6th round, whatever Canelo stopped him at. And he definitely, I don't see him losing. I don't see him losing, bro. Stop. You know, Julian J. Rock Williams, Jared Hurd versus Amir Khan at 54. Come on, bro. Erickson Lubin versus Amir Khan. Bro, those would all be terrible fights for Amir Khan, stylistically. He got dropped by Terrence Crawford, who's, you know, a great fighter, and a 47-pounder who kept moving up. Imagine fighting Erickson Lubin, Jaime Munguia. Bro, this will all be terrible. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, yeah, Canelo destroyed Amir Khan. But that's at 54. Name what power puncher at 54 that's a champion or been a champion? Jaime Munguia, either Charlos, Demetrius Andrade, any of these guys that were at 54 that would have lost to Khan, coming off a year layoff in a Chris Algieri performance. Chris Algieri hurt Amir Khan in the first round. Come on, stop. Okay, same thing. Liam Smith. So Liam Smith would have beat Demetrius Andrade when he was a champion at 54? Really? He would have beat Jermall Charlo? He would have beat Jermall Charlo? So what are we talking about, people? So once again, who has Canelo knocked out? You guys are giving credit. You're not even being realistic. You said keep it real. You're not even being realistic. Oh my gosh, bro. These dudes is desperate as fuck, bro. Canelo didn't stop Chavez Jr. at a catch weight. He didn't stop Golovkin in 2 fights, right? It's just like Lomachenko, you know. Lomachenko, his best win at lightweight was the weakest competition. Anthony Corolla. The guy that was the biggest underdog was the guy he looked the best against. What a surprise. Same thing with Triple G. The two guys in recent memory that he was the biggest favorite over, Steve Rolls and Vanes Martirosyan, coming off a loss, a 2-year layoff and moving up a weight class, were his most dominant knockout crazy performance. He didn't do that to Canelo. So what are we talking about, people? What are we talking about? So it's not inconceivable, but Canelo didn't stop Jacobs. He didn't stop Jacobs had been stopped before. Charlo ain't. When has Jermall Charlo even been hurt badly? Matt Korobov got a punch. Brandon Adams got some power. When has he even been hurt really? J-Rock got power. J-Rock dropped big ass Jared Hurd. So where are you guys getting this from? That's what I'm saying. They know they don't believe what they're saying. I'm telling you. There's no way they believe what they're saying. He said, Charlo, I've never seen in peril. That's what I'm saying. Out of all these fights, K9 Bunders got power. When have we ever even seen Charlo even like, oh shit, and he had a clinch and shit? Why you bullshitting? Kirkland hurt Canelo in the first round. I'm not saying he was like badly hurt, but he got his attention for sure. But then Canelo just started destroying him, opening up, and he couldn't maintain it. And then he don't have no defense, so Canelo started piecing him up, But we've seen Jose Miguel Cotto hurt him. I think Floyd even hurt him. So what are we talking about? And Jacobs and Charlo are two different fighters. Charlo I was ringside. I was just in Houston, y'all. He was throwing with bad intentions. He was really trying to, for 12 rounds, he was trying to ice this man. Hurt hand or not, he was trying to ice Brandon Adams, right? Jacobs didn't even come alive until the midway through the fight like that with Canelo. So off of that is a different fight because Charlo's more aggressive. Andrade, you don't know what to expect because he came out wild aggressive versus Stylistic, so you don't know what he's going to do. But he can mix it up. Man, these dudes are getting bodied. It's okay, though. Smash the like button. Damn, can you give any credit to non-black Blau? See, people hear what they want to hear, and that's okay. That's why they get blocked from here. That's why they get blocked. They try to turn this into something that it ain't even. But all the while, once again, how come they will never answer the simple questions that I'm asking? Okay, I'm cool. I'm the devil of boxing, whatever. I don't care. This ain't Al Heyman. I'm gonna talk back. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on this mic. I'm the cancer about. That's cool. What's up? Now tell me what I'm saying that's wrong. That's it. I don't care what you call me. Because I'll be at the fight. Call me whatever, but explain what I'm saying that you disagree with and why. That's it. Oh my gosh, they double tapping on the ops. Oh my gosh, bro. Listen, once again, the emotional fans, they cannot take it. Tony King, hit me up on Twitter, Tony King. Hit me up with you have to send your channel URL. Bro, the emotional fan, oh my God, the money just keep coming in. Shout out to Carlos Jose Hernandez. He just sent a super chat right now. Let me see what my man's talking about. Man, we destroying them. Bro, these dudes are so emotional. This is not even listen, we're not even in the stage. Look, Thank you for spitting the facts. I'm Mexican and Canelo is. Let's see what he said. He just sent a super chat. Look, I told you the real fuck with the boy. Thank you for spitting facts. I'm Mexican and Canelo is embarrassing to Mexican boxing. Shout out to Carlos Jose Hernandez. He just sent a PayPal. That was his message. See, listen. You guys can deny, say whatever you want. I don't care. Don't move me. It don't matter. Answer the questions. That's all we want you to do. Let's see it. These dudes keep coming up with, oh, yeah, Charlo, Canelo. I don't care. I'm a boxing fan. If Canelo wins fair and square, then he wins. If Charlo wins fair and square, then he wins. That's it. They're talking about fight prediction. We're not even there yet. They have to want to fight Charlo. They have to want to fight Andrade. These motherfuckers are so emotional. They talking about what will happen if and when they fight. We have to make it to the point where they have signed contracts. They're in negotiations with this man. I don't care about who wins. I care about seeing the fight because it's right for boxing. Carlos Martinez. Bow. Clap that man. Oh my gosh. Block Crispy Sissy Mayor. Yeah, you Sissy Mayor. Oh shit. Look, the energy. They not talking about nothing. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hate. I fuck with Canelo's boxing ability, but his team and his decision is making it shameful. He said the trolls is out here. Bro, this is what happens when they met. Once again, I'm speaking perfect English, cohesive boxing talk. They talking about all types of shit, leaving racist remarks. That's cool. That's what you want to do. We talking boxing, you talking racist shit. Great. Still ain't answered the question. When will you guys answer the question? They want to do everything but answer the questions that I'm posing. Okay. Period. If Canelo is the best at 160, that's fine. But to get that coveted title, he has two more guys he has to go through. Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. That's it. That's what I want to see. Don't want to see Canelo Triple G3 right now. I don't want to see him move up to 75 to fight a champion that has showed vulnerabilities and been stopped 2 times out of 3 of his losses and is 3 for 3 in his last 6 fights. When Kovalev versus Yard is a better fight, ready-made fight, both guys in the same division, etc. Sweet Science MMA, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, Salvador Sanchez, Juan Manuel Marquez, Jorge Arce, etc. All these dudes fought top competition with lesser money. Canelo getting millions to fight whoever the fuck he wants. Fuck Canelo. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why Juan Manuel Marquez is revered as a legend. Him knocking out Pacquiao was just like global. You get what I'm saying? You know what? Truth be told, name a performance that Canelo has had. This is no hate. I'm being real. No cap. Name a Juan Manuel Marquez Pacquiao 4 performance that Canelo has ever showed you. Ever. Like where Marquez had lost on paper 3 times to the man and he came back and destroyed Pacquiao with a single shot in a war. He knocked down Pacquiao. Pacquiao knocked him down and hurt him. And then Marquez, ponied up and mustered up the energy to, when it was do or die, to sleep Pacquiao, a world-class pound-for-pound fighter. Name someone that Canelo has ever beat in that regard. Like in that same exact way. Like a pound-for-pound fighter like Pacquiao, a definite Hall of Famer, and Canelo pushed out that type of effort. When have we seen it? That's what I'm saying. You guys don't even respect the sport. They don't even respect the sport because you can say whatever you want about me, but answer the question. It's a simple question. Canelo is a good fighter. He's a great fighter, whatever you want to call. When has he put out that type of performance that we seen? Marquez up against it, a legendary first ballot Hall of Famer like Pacquiao, and then Marquez figured it out and destroyed him. Who is he destroyed like that? Did he destroy Lada like that? Did he destroy Triple G in 2 fights like that? Did he destroy Shane Mosley like that? Did he destroy Mayweather like that? Trout, did he destroy like that? Did he destroy Jacobs like that? Who did he destroy like that? Since y'all want to play games. Yeah, Block King go, oh shit, Ronald Finkley on it. Someone said Jose Cito Lopez. Yeah, exactly. A guy who never fought at 54. Yeah, James Kirkland, who got stopped by Ishida, a non-puncher. You know, Khan, a welterweight. Man, these dudes is, oh my God, bro. It's sad. It's sad that you have to do all that, like, you have to do all this to attempt to try to be right and still be wrong. Horacio Quintero, Canelo's the best technical fighter and he's got power. I don't see anyone beating him anytime soon. Who are you though? But no one knows who the fuck you even are. Who knows Horacio Quintero? Like, who are you? We don't even know who the fuck you are, bro. Nobody. Where's your channel? Who the fuck are you? Horacio, who are you? Look at the names, face, and profile pics of people doing the most hating, bro. Everyone has an opinion. Assholes are like opinion. Everyone got to have one. Shooting at the sky, trying to blast something. Like, everyone got an opinion. That's cool. We want to see it. Fuck what Horacio is talking about. Let's see it. Let's see Canelo. If he's the best in the division, let's see him fight two last people. Why is it like pulling teeth to try to see this fight? To try to see Canelo Charlo, to try to see Canelo versus Andrade. You guys want to keep putting comments in the comment section. The man fans want to keep putting comments in the comment section, but they don't want to see it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, if I'm like, hey, man, this dude, you know, my kid is the best at the spelling bee. My kid is the best. Oh, we got this kid and he can spell better than your kid. Okay, let's have a fucking spelling bee and see which motherfucker can spell the best. It's that simple. Spell couch, motherfucker. K-O-U. Your kid lost. He spelled couch with a K. Get him the fuck up out of here. Bro, that's all we're saying. These motherfuckers is like emotional, calling names, racial slur, all types of shit, just to not see the fight. You claim to be a boxing fan, but you doing all this to not see the fight. I don't care. Your kid is dumb as fuck in the spelling bee. Just admit that. Your kid spelled couch with a K, bro. Your kid's stupid. Like, stop it. You say your kid is the smartest at spelling. I'm saying my kid is smartest at spelling. Let's see it. These dudes will do everything in their power to not see the fight, but they swear up and down they know who is going to win. Then why would you not want to see Canelo fight Andrade, collect that title, fight Charlo, collect that title? We know it's fear. Fear makes people do crazy shit. It's that simple. Fear, man. These motherfuckers is, you know, Charlophobia and shit. You know, boo-boo phobia. They boo-boo phobic and shit, bro. Why would you not want to see it? If you're the best at anything, and there's a contest to prove that you're, like, if you're the best. I used to work with barbers. I used to do videography for them, right? They would have barber competitions. So if you feel you the illest barber in Connecticut, then enter the competition and prove that you got the fastest cuts in 30 minutes or less, or whatever the fuck the contest is. Why would you guys not want to see it? That's how I know you lying. That's how I know you capping. So that's why my shooters, they got to cap. They got to get some cap in because they know they capping, bro. I'm not even talking. I'm talking about what's right for boxing. I don't care. If Canelo wins, he wins. Let's see it. If Charlo wins, he wins. They want to say he's going to win, but never show you he's going to win. That is the problem. Oh, yeah, man. What is Charlo? Why Charlo's not on the level? Show me he's not on the level by getting him out of there. Charlo will get destroyed. Destroy him then. And then now the franchise title is all cleared up. You destroyed the man. Ding dong, the witch is dead. End of story. They refuse to do that because they don't believe what they are saying. Listen, I'm about everything I say I'm about. If I say that this is that and that is this, then I believe in that. I have that passion. They act passionate, but then they also put up roadblocks and obstacles. They don't want to see it because they don't want Canelo to potentially lose because they know Charlo is good. They know Andrade is good. You know, that's why they don't want to see him potentially lose. Ha ha ha, ego, you got a lot of clout chasers on your platform. A lot of them don't know shit about boxing facts, but you know, we out here living our best life. I get to travel, I get to talk to y'all, I get to meet y'all at fights. I don't care. I don't care what no one else does. Sergio Martinez and Canelo would be a great fight. So, you know, it's sad really. It's sad that these dudes would let another man like dictate their life. Like they will build up all these fronts and roadblocks and walls and stuff to protect like the integrity of one man as opposed to the sport of boxing. You get what I'm saying? Like you care more about one particular fighter than the whole greater good of the sport. Like you've never seen me. This is what hold on, we gotta play it. The Black Channel. Why would the Black Channel? The Black Channel. Why would? Name one video where I've ever said Deontay Wilder should not fight Anthony Joshua. Name one video where I ever said Deontay Wilder should not fight Luis Ortiz. Name one video where I have ever said that Wilder and Tyson Fury should not do an immediate rematch. You know, I've never said that. The Black Channels. Block Rolando. You whack. You about to get whacked. Shooters, get Rolando out of here. Cancel that. I'll buy another one. Oh, my God. TC to Crisis. Black Murderers Road 2.0, and they condone it. Y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. You have never seen me ever do all this shit that these man fans are saying. You have never seen me. They say, oh, you're in love with Wilder. You love Wilder. You suck at his dick. All this shit. You have never, ever seen me say Wilder should not fight top threats in his division. Ortiz, Tyson Fury, you know, AJ. You've never seen me. But with the man fans, they're saying the top threats aren't threats, but they won't allow for the fight. They won't push for the fight. They'll push for Canelo Triple G3. They'll push for Kovalev. They'll push for all types. Caleb Smith. They'll push for all types of shit, but they won't push for what they said is a give me. They know Canelo's going to destroy Charlo, but they won't push for it. What that tell you? You know? And one thing, shout out to Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. I'm so frustrated, Eddie Hearn, to this day, right? Shout out to this thing. One thing I noticed is this. Block Horacio Quintero. I don't know why he's back. I don't know if he came back under another alias. Shooters. Handle that. Peep this. One thing I got to give props to Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. Last of the Mohicans. Block Horacio. Yeah. Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder like this. Peep this. Wilder got power. He's a power puncher, right? I have never once heard him complain of any guy running or complaining of their style. He goes after them and he tries to knock them out. End of story. Point blank, period. He didn't complain. He doesn't say, oh, they're trying to move too much. Oh, they runners and stuff. But you notice old media, when there's the fighters they're trying to protect, they have these alleged punchers, like, you know, guys who are like destructive punchers like Triple G, Canelo, good punchers or whatever. And they always have these excuses. Oh, this person ran, or he's a runner. I don't want to fight this style because he's a runner, blah, blah, blah. How come Wilder's a power puncher and he don't ever complain about that? Because he knows once he connects, all it takes. Wilder's the real one time. Once that's all it takes for Wilder. He will knock you out with one punch, you know, or discombobulate you at the very least with one punch. You dig? But with Canelo, he fights Lara, Mayweather. Oh, he ran, all that. Why? If Canelo's the better of the fighter, just get it done. You know, how come Andrade ain't make an excuse no matter what style? He fight Willie Monroe, a guy taller than him. He fight Alan Ted Fox, a guy taller than him. He fight Stylistic. He fight whoever. He not complaining. The only people complaining is old media and the fighters that they trying to protect because their performance wasn't what people wanted. The other thing is this: they always hold black fighters. They don't want to rank black fighters, but they hold them to the highest of standards. What that tell you? What that tell you? This person is not, I'm not going to rank him highly, but I'm going to hold him to the highest standard. So why does Charlo got to fight Andrade, but Canelo don't? So you say Canelo is the best, but Charlo, who's a bum, that's what they say. Charlo, whose resume sucked, he got to fight Andrade. Andrade is boring, he got to fight Charlo. Why doesn't Canelo, who's the top of the totem pole, who's the greatest, why doesn't he have to fight him? I'm fine saying Canelo's number one in the division based on his resume, but to keep it that way, he got to fight Charlo or Andrade or both of them. Period. Canelo is the best at middleweight until we find out, until he fights Andrade or Charlo, and then we see it. They make blacks jump through hoops. Man, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Everybody want to be black. Don't nobody want to be black. Okay. Yeah. We having a Black Friday sale. Taking old media to the black hole. Bro, Wilder is not ranked number one in the division, but you hold him to the utmost. You hold him to the highest of standard, but you won't rank him there. What that tell you? What that tell you? What that tell you, yo? Floyd Mayweather is not the best fighter of this generation, but if he fights Berto, it's blasphemous. Pacquiao is the best fighter of this generation. This is what old media say, but he could fight Brandon Rios coming off a loss instead of Mike Alvarado, who beat Brandon Rios in the rematch. Okay. He could fight Chris Algieri at a catchweight. Okay. He can fight all these people. So Pacquiao's the greatest fighter of this generation, but he's held to a lesser standard than the guy who you say is not the best fighter of this generation. Okay. Oh, my God. You want to see Charlo versus Andrade, but they both ain't shit. But the guy who is shit, Canelo, you don't want to see him fight either. Okay. Bro, they not fucking with it. I know it hurts. Remember when the T-1000, he was like, I know this hurts, Sarah. Called to John. He turned his hand to a knife. Bro, I'm destroying old me. I'm destroying him. So, the zone going to flop because it's one bad look after another. Man, they got fight cards getting canceled. Lawrence Okoli card got canceled. Brian Rose versus whoever. Fowler got canceled. Bro, they got to figure this out. And bro, Kovalev is not even, he's a good fighter, but I don't even think he's as big as Triple G. I don't even think he's big as Triple G. Plus, we never seen Triple G stop. I don't even want to see the Canelo Triple G fight next. But going in the direction of Kovalev, what you really DAZN, does they really think that's gonna be a huge fight for them? We gonna see though. We gonna see. Listen, at this rate, if Canelo doesn't fight Charlo or Andrade, I see his star power declining. Period. His star power will decline because people like, why does Wilder have to fight Ortiz again? He already knocked him out. That's a dangerous fight before a Tyson Fury rematch. Why he got to fight him again? And then he's the A side of heavyweights now that Joshua lost, right? He's the longest standing, longest reigning heavyweight champion. Why he got to fight tough ass fights back to back to back? And Canelo gets to fight, some Rocky Fieldings, Julio Cesar Chavez in between there. Come on, man. We bringing boxing back to its rightful place. Y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. I'm putting them in the torture rack. I'm putting him in the torture rack, bro. Because he's African American. Facts. Let's put him in the torture rack. Get them likes up. The Stream King is back, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better than ever. That H-Town fight, that rejuvenated me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You guys can say whatever you want. Canelo, and see, this is the funny thing. They say, oh, you hate Canelo, da-da-da. I'm giving Canelo his prop. Unlike old media, they'll just tell you Charlo's all the way trash. Andrade's all the way trash. I have never said that about Canelo, but I don't gotta prove nothing. You guys know what it is. I ain't never said Canelo ain't a good fighter. You have never. That's how I know. Look how radical they are. Oh yeah, Charlo get his ass kicked in 2 rounds. Okay, if you feel that way, let's see it. Why can't we see that? We will give Canelo credit as a boxing whole if he beats Charlo. But they would rather tell you what would happen than show you what would happen. Okay. I told you this shit is like a battle rap to me. You did. They would rather tell you. That's how I know it ain't real. Ego funny as fuck, dog. You just broke it down for Big Dog. They in denial. It's already declining to real fans. Real fans see through the bullshit. I know. Appreciate you though. I know. Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, man. They say Charlo don't deserve a shot and he a champion, but Rocky Fielding got a weak ass paper title. He got a paper title and he deserved a shot at a mega Canelo fight. Amir Khan ain't nobody's champion at 54, 55. Never fought there. He deserved a shot. Liam Smith ain't beat nobody of note and he fought for a vacant title. Now you want to fight for a title. But when Demetrius Andrade had that same belt, Canelo didn't fight him. So this Andrade and Charlo shit for Canelo, he been had them on his tail. And then we have to keep waiting year upon year upon year. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Canelo's team knows his fighter's strength and they know his weaknesses. And they know against an American style, athletic, rhythmic, black fighters will probably present more of an issue like Charlo, like Andrade, than the fighters that they fought. Chavez Jr. has no defense. Andrade has a defense and clever footwork. So off rip, that's a different fight. Canelo does better if you bring the fight to him. Like Golovkin, he finna fuck you up. Charlo got a really good jab. So at the end of the day, they know what it is, man. They know what it is. And it's funny because people, they do this to black fighter. Adrian Broner has proven he's about Canelo's age, maybe a year or so older. He'll fight anybody. He fought Sean Porter. He'll fight Mikey Garcia. He fought Maidana. He fought Paulie, right? He'll fight whoever, Pacquiao. He'll fight anybody. People won't give credit. More people would have Broner-type resumes if they did what Broner was doing and just fought whoever the fuck was the best in the division, bro. They know his knees is weak. And see, styles make fights. Charlo, I watched it. He kept trying for the uppercut. Name one fighter in Golovkin's last 4 or 5 fights that threw the uppercut with some authority and really try from it. So 2 Golovkin fights, a Chavez Jr. fight, Rocky Fielding, that's 4, and Jacobs. Who threw the uppercut consistently? That's just a different punch. Canelo being a shorter person, that's a great punch for a tall guy like Charlo to rip the uppercut, because the punches that you don't see hurt you the most. And Canelo has like a high guard and uses his footwork to kind of come toward you. Canelo don't have elite level footwork like a Mayweather where he gets on his toes and he can move and then stop and get, reposition and reset and knows exit route. He doesn't have the conditioning to even do that. Canelo used his footwork more than we've seen in the first Golovkin fight. He was dead tired. But Golovkin, for whatever reason, had already had too much respect for him, so he was gung-ho. Canelo, if he was in there with a bigger person like Charlo, he would be a sitting duck if he hasn't hurt Charlo by that point, and he gasses out on stamina, bro. Because Charlo had the pacing in the Korobov fight and the Adams. See, people listen, this is what they do to black fighters. Charlo beat both of those guys. In the Adams fight, he definitely beat him in a dominant fashion. Korobov was a late-minute replacement, and he still beat him and even almost stopped him in the 12th round, but that was more competitive. The Adams fight,
I gave Charlo like every round, right? Shout out to Keith. He said, shout out to my big bro, Boxingego. I love your platform, bro. I watch your channel every day when you post your shit. Oh man, you don't have to take shots at nobody else, bro. We don't do that here, bro. That's my dude anyway. But anyway, the bottom line is Charlo had the pacing. Like he was throwing with bad intentions for 12 rounds. So if Canelo got tired like he did with Jacobs, then what's he gonna do? Because listen, and the thing is, Canelo don't have elite level. Man, come on, bro. I'm done. Y'all know what it is. Canelo versus Jacobs, Charlo is much more aggressive. Andrade has the ability to be aggressive whenever the fuck he wants, and the conditioning. Those are difficult fights for Canelo. Bottom line, let's see if Canelo fights either one of them next. I'm out. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys. Let's see if Canelo, if what I'm saying is false. Don't wait for me to hit the end button on the record. If let's place a wager. Let's do. I gotta see how we can bet on this online shit, bro. I want to see how like we can like legally bet or something. I'm about to make a killing in this boxing game. Smash the like button. Let's see if Canelo fights Demetrius Andrade, who's aligned with the zone next. He said he wanted undisputed. And let's see if he fights Jermall Charlo. Let's start playing for keeps. Let's start playing like in the Bay, you know, when people used to race and shit, they say racing for pinks. That's some Cali shit. Racing for pink slips. Like, you know, kind of like Creed when Andre Ward's character fought Creed for the Mustang. Let's start playing for keeps. So let's do it like this. If Canelo fights the people we want, then we all go out and support that fight. But if he don't, then y'all know what to do. I bet they won't do that. Because they know they're lying, bro. They gonna support no matter what. Yeah. How about that? Since y'all think I'm lying, we'll see who's lying. If Canelo doesn't fight Charlo or Andrade next, then I bet y'all won't boycott. Because you know what it is. So you can save all that dumb shit. Oh, Charlo get mopped up and ran through. Stop it. Because if you really felt that, then fight him next. Period. If you're not willing to do that, then I'm not trying to hear it. That's the end-all, be-all to resolve all of this. Make those fights. Not talk about Kovalev, Caleb Smith, Caleb, you know, some random British guy. Let's talk. They know they're not really willing to take it to that extreme. We could take it to the extreme because I already know what's going to happen. And if I'm wrong, then boxing prevails and we get a better fight. I'm good with that. That's why I said, new media, how can we lose? Either we expose the bullshit in boxing, right? Either we expose what's up and what's really going on and I'm proven right, or I'm proven wrong and boxing prevails because we get a great fight. I'm good with that. How can we lose? Yeah, Ronald Finkley clapped at me. I already warned him. He didn't want to listen. The shooters be real, bro. And so they can try to defend, and then when Wilder's pursuing, and that's the funny thing, Errol Spence, Wilder, Terrence Crawford, they're all pursuing great fights and don't get credit for that. Because they haven't fought Charlo, you know, because they haven't fought the name. Charlo wanted to fight Tony Harrison. Other Charlo wants to fight Canelo and Triple G. Yeah, Demetrius Andrade said, where are your cojones? This ain't Mexican style. You know, yeah, Pete talking vicious. Let's see what the response is from Golden Boy. Let's see if they make, you know, some other fight out of the way. I just think Kovalev versus Yard is a good fight, and they're in the same divisions. Block Victor Gomez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. They can make all the accusations they want, but they can't explain what they're saying. I'm good with that. Block Victor Gomez. Cancel that. I'll buy another one. They could try it. Listen, how come they could say whatever they want about me, But you guys are the fans. I'll leave it up to you. I'll empower you to decide what it is and what it ain't. Notice I have never, ever gave Juan Manuel Marquez, Marco Antonio Barrera, this type of criticism. when have I ever say Marquez ain't about that life and he won't fight the top guys in his division? You have never heard me say that, So I don't have to prove anything. David Benavidez is not getting the criticism that Canelo's getting. You know why? Because he wants to fight for his old title against Anthony Durrell. Shout out to my dude. I just ran into him and said what's up to him. I like Benavidez. I like Durrell. May the best man win. Guess what? David Benavidez, he's not doing the same thing. He's a Mexican-American. He's not doing the same thing. So don't even try to take it there. Jose Benavidez, he fought Crawford. That's the one, one of the best guys in the division, if not the best, right? Him and Errol. He was willing to fight. Ain't nobody, that's what I'm saying. So nobody, it ain't no anything other than let's see what we need to see, period. David Benavidez has my respect. He's talked about fighting Caleb Plant. I think he would fight Caleb Plant. He's open about it. He's down to fight for his old title, first order of business. He fought Porky Medina. He fought Jay Leon Love and stopped them both. David Benavidez ain't getting this same type of criticism. So it's a case-by-case basis. You guys can try to make it about whatever the fuck you want. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. What have I said about Andy Ruiz? Oh, that's right. Nothing. Never gave him. He fought Joseph Parker, and when he got the call, he fought Anthony Joshua late notice, made no excuses, became heavyweight champion of the world. So it's not even just me. It's real boxing fan. Ain't nobody criticizing Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz Jr., David Benavidez. Nobody's criticizing them because they're not doing anything to criticize. Man, y'all gonna have me turn into Ego Valley something so crucial. I promise you that. They can't hang in this new media era. Andy Ruiz is not getting the same level of criticism, same commentary. David Benavidez, because they not doing the same thing. Oscar De La Hoya, he didn't get this. Why didn't he get the same level of criticism? Because he fought everybody that he needed to fight. So as long as you're making the attempt to go after it, I'm realistic. I'm not saying every single fight is going to be your hardest fight. That's not realistic. But I want to see a concerted effort for you to prove that you're the best, over the course of a couple fights. Why I want to see Canelo Triple G, for another 12 rounds. We got to see 36 rounds instead of giving one of these young, hungry black American fighters like Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade or Demetrius or what's the name, Jermall Charlo, an opportunity. You want to see the same shit over and over again. Oh my gosh, Ego Valley is starting. Y'all don't know what y'all started. Old media going down, bro. This is what happened when we ride. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling good. So, the walls are closing in. Spence, Jermall, Boo Boo, they're all calling them out. Let's see if Canelo fights one of them, And one's with DAZN. That's a give me. Andrade, that should be definitely an order of business because you don't have to really negotiate. And see, I blame DAZN too. Let me tell you. I blame DAZN because DAZN got to start pushing for this. They got to start talking like new media because we the fans, we support. We going to support what's real in boxing. If it's a good fight, it's a good fight. Period. So DAZN got to start getting on the ball too and start pushing for the fight. Instead of, they think Canelo Triple G is the hot ticket. Nah, Andrade versus Canelo is the hot ticket. They trying to make everything else but. We want to see undisputed and unifications and all that. Let the franchise champion. He said, keep back. I'm out, bro. The crazies is coming. Holla at the boy, man. We work.